Good evening and welcome to an absolute heavyweight clash here at the Moonee Valley Bowls Club. We have 1 versus 2nd on the ladder. Moonee Valley, it's the team on 2nd in the ladder against Deer Park. Only lost 1 game this season, Deer Park, and it was against Moonee Valley, of course. Welcome to BVTV. We are thrilled to bring you the action tonight. Just finishing the final trial end here, and we will kick it off. We are streaming the Kane Nelson versus BYE-NORRIS game on this side of the green at Moonee Valley Bowls Club. And I will bring in young Sam as co-commentator. Good evening, buddy.
Co-commentator. Good evening, Jim. Great to be here. First time we brought BVTV to the Valley, and what a setup and what a night for it. These two rinks in some hot form as well. BYE and Co have been flying along.
Yeah, for those who like their stats, we are watching the #1 Rink in Premier League, the one skipped by BYE-NORRIS, against the 4th highest skip in Premier League, which is Kane Nelson. There was a bit of chopping and changing earlier in the season for Moonee Valley, but they've been pretty settled rinks since then, so expect to see the youngster from Queensland, Kane Nelson, skip his rink pretty well here. Heavyweight clashes all around the green. Rink next door, we've got Dylan Fisher against Chris Ball. I'm sure they would have played a lot of bowls against each other. Similar, Chris is a bit older than Dylan, to be fair to Dill. Grown up a fair bit together. Nathan Lynch against Sean Ingham, and then Matty O'Brien against Matty Bouse. The battle of the mats on the far end. So here we are, N1 will kick off. This is Jack Cassidy, the lead for Moonee Valley, 17-year-old. Team Aero player. He played in a final last year, which he won, under 18s boys singles against Bailey Randolph from Bendigo East. And I'm telling you now, Sam, that's one of the best games of bowls I have ever seen. And under 18s, like one of the best singles game ever. So Jack can bowl. He's up front here. It's a bit deep with his first. And this is Chris Green, newly to Deer Park this season from New South Wales. Been at the Tarrant Point Bowls Club for a very long time. And he'll look to nail that Jack, just catches a piece of it. Good evening, Tom. Hope you're well. Everyone's sort of tuning in. Yeah, good correction from Jack. He's going a bit deep with his first. Obviously, Chris absolutely chinning the Jack and going into the pit as well. Toucher in the ditch for them early. So he'll look to try and correct back from there. Now, even better for the viewers at home, me and Sam have tipped the opposite sides in this tussle tonight. I've gone clearly the way that the game's going to go, Moonee Valley, and Sam's gone clearly the way the game's not going to go, in Deer Park.
You're in trouble. This is still a round 11 game. Yeah, so far, round 11, you tip 1.
Mate, at one stage I thought I tipped 0, so 1 was all right.
Looking to double the count for the evening. Green running about 14 seconds.
Yep. This is Joshy Renix, or Pud, as you'll hear him called, the 2nd for Moonee Valley, but it's short, and this man needs little introduction. Nathan Bush, an absolute luxury, playing at 2nd in this Deer Park side. Victorian state player, former state player, an all-round good bloke. Evening Pidge, evening Mickey West. I'm sure you guys are as excited for this top of the ladder clash between Moonee Valley and Deer Park. And a bit of a night out here at Moonee Valley as well. You'll probably catch it on the cameras as the evening goes by. Decent crowd developing. We've got a food van, we've got music pumping. It's sponsors night down here at the Moonee Valley Bowls Club. I noticed over the back there's heaps of kids training footy and soccer as well, so I'm sure we'll see a few of them come over, and what a game for them to watch. And also the racing at Moonee Valley Racing Club tonight, so I'm sure we'll get a few punters walking past confused, requiring a refreshment, and wanting to watch some of this action.
Things could get interesting. So, no one really yet to nail it. Jack Cassidy holding shot early.
Yeah, Bushy just a tad quick on that one. So players reckon the greens are running about 14 and a half. As you would all know if you've tuned in our Friday night streams before, that sort of changes around about 8 o'clock, and then it changes again at about 9:15, 9:30. So players have to be aware of that and adapt to that. Green obviously slows off as the sun disappears and the call comes in. Pretty decent day in Melbourne, 23, 24 all day. A bit windy here, you'll hear it come through the marks. This is Alex Skilton, the third for MOONEE Valley. Great shot from Skilt here.
He's found himself a brand new hat, Jim, and drawn a front toucher with his first. Thank you for coming.
I played a fair bit of bowls with Skilt over at Melbourne. He's a top bloke. And I asked Chris Ball last week after watching Nathan Wilson get down on the ground and kiss his bowl in, who's the best celebrator of a lawn bowl? Is it Nathan Wilson? He goes, no, I'll raise you Alex Skilton. So look forward to seeing him running up and down the green tonight. Evening Rippo and evening Dean, hope you're well. And if the second needed no introduction for Deer Park, the third certainly doesn't. Former Jackaroo, Mark Casey, running things at Deer Park. BV board member. Just a bit narrow with that, the left-hander. He's been there, done it, won it, seen it all as Mark Casey. Evening Barb. If you've not heard the saying, once you go Vic, you don't go back. He's staying down here. Skilt's trying to repeat the dose. Balance that one on top of the jack. You can see a lot of them going short and narrow here, Sam. You reckon it's wind coming this way? There's a lot of wind back at them.
You can see the flags just over our right shoulder here, sort of blowing back towards the left of screen. It's usually a fraction quicker going back towards the clubhouse as well. There's a fairly long end they've played first up. Case, more positive here.
Close, very close. Bowl on the jack. Don't forget they've got a toucher in the pit of Chris Green's from earlier.
Jack stayed in, has it, Jim?
Yeah, I reckon so. Jack's gone right into the deep corner. You can see Alex Skilton sort of signalling they have won.
Jack Cassidy's bowl out to the sort of screen is hanging on. Leaves Deer Park with a heap of seconds.
Evening, Lisa. Hope you're well. Yes, I agree. I can see it on our live view of the stream that, yeah, them scoreboards are flickering. They're so good, the electronic scoreboards, and so frustrating at the same time.
One thing to do is get down here and see all the action for yourself, and the scoreboard flickering.
Look, we'll forgive Lisa. She lives up in Gippsland, so
okay,
it's a fair hike down for her. Kane gets in for a second, judging by the reactions of the players there. Sugar, you'll hear him called. That's his nickname. Yeah, one of the marquee players they have, MOONEE Valley, is Michael Sims, who's playing 3 for Matty O'Brien on the far rink. The other. BYE-NORRIS, #1 skip in Premier League this season thus far. What a player. I've seen some great moments of his on BVTV in the recent years. Vic Open singles win, one of the highlights. Beat Tim Cromie in a cracking final, about a 17.5 second green at Shep Park. So another third here. Kane Nelson put some early pressure on the ladder leaders, Deer Park. Don't think he's got the journey with this one though, Sam.
Not quite. Did the damage for now with the first. I wonder if the boys can see anything a little bit different. Is there a way to... Deer Park must have a fair few thirds.
It's the 2 aero bowls of Kane and Jack's that are holding. So Kane's is sort of to the left as we look there, and then the one sort of in the middle next to the Blues, Jack's. It's almost impossible to get both, so I think he's just going to draw this clean. He's probably just trying to... Like, he's recognised quite a few bowls have been slapped by the wind a bit coming in this direction, so he's probably just taking an extra moment to sort of assess and make sure he doesn't make that same mistake. Dean, yeah, Braden's I've seen him somewhere. I presume he's playing. Braden Ellis playing? I saw him earlier.
Yeah, that's because he's sitting over in the couch on the other side.
There he is, behind at the back of the green. Why is Braden not playing? Jay was having a look for him.
Missing. Valley hold on to a couple on the first end. Handy pick up.
Good start for them. See, Jack Cassidy can lead off. Now we should be all right tonight, Barb. It's been a 23, 24 all day in Melbourne. Nice day. Bit of wind. No rain. We've got a warm weekend forecast, hey? 40 degrees coming Saturday or something, I believe. Jack Cassidy might have thrown this Jack in the pit down here. He has not, so right on the tee. So for those playing at home, we think this is the quicker direction. The wind's coming all the way back at the clubhouse as they play to it here. Wide there from Jack. How do you feel about playing in sunny, Sam? Is that something that suits you or not? Chris Green, sport.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No sunnies, no.
I lose much depth perception. Chris nails the line but pulls up short with that one. Interesting little stat about this rink from Moonee Valley that we're live streaming here. This Kane Nelson, Alex Skilton, Josh Rennicks and Jack Cassidy. We've got an average age, Sam, of 22 and a half in this rink. 22 and a quarter, I lie, in this rink. Is that going to be one of the youngest rinks that's ever taken to Premier League?
By far?
Oh, it's probably one of the youngest rinks that's ever taken to Pennant, full stop. In any division. 22 and a quarter. So we got a 27 and a 26-year-old, the old boys in the rink. The middle pins, Alex and Joshy Rennicks, Pud, who's on the mat now, and then a 19 and 17-year-old, Kane, the 19-year-old, skipping. Fantastic stuff, and what a way to showcase the sport and the youngsters on here. But all accomplished players in their own right, all won state titles, all won region titles. Skilton's won Premier League before in Melbourne. But going up against arguably the pound for pound best team in the comp in Deer Park. There's players like Nathan Bush playing at second. It's ridiculous stuff as he draws a shot. Bit of room for him though. That's one thing you don't want to do when you've got someone like Nathan Bush playing too, Sam, is give him an opportunity to find his way and start drawing in. You want to make it hard for him. Just Pud's chasing a bit here, but just a bit wide. Evening, Claire. It certainly is. Put yourself down at Moonee Valley if you're in the area. Food trucks going. There's some brisket rolls knocking about, some pork rolls knocking about. Nowhere better to be. She goes through but manages to stay on. That one before Josh Rennicks did drop in.
Yeah, slightly fraction quicker going back this way, and everything past the tee is just downhill from there. Playing here, played a few times, Jim.
Yeah.
See it. Pud's just running on all the way in, and
good knowledge that, Josh.
Setting up.
What a rink that would have been. Benny Skilts and a young Kurt Hanley. That'd been about 20 years ago, didn't you? About 47, Josh. Skilts trying to land something here, and he lands it clean. They said he was good. They said he was...
good for a celebration as well.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And he's nailed it. One of the new recruits to Moonee Valley this year, Alex Skilton. Along with Matty O'Brien. Some heavyweight pickups. Dylan Fisher a couple of years ago. His case is a bit wide with that one. Even flicks Josh Rennicks' bowl in, so they're probably a couple down now. Three down.
Yeah, it makes it 3. Still a bit of room.
Sort of skills do. He's trying to nail the jack now. Get that front toucher, touch it behind, yeah?
Yeah, and no harm in just drifting past as well. Deer Park with the all 3 bowls past the jack.
Yeah, if he can get a touch and real shut this down, it'd be massive for Moonee Valley.
Change the forehand.
That's a great stat, Jared. 58, the 3. Went the forehand, just trying to nail it the other way. Adds a 4th, but
Yeah.
you don't feel Mark Casey's missing twice, do you?
I don't think so, but there are gaps and the wind is playing a little bit fluky early on.
He's giving in a fair stalk, Sam, and he looks like he's in the area. Can he get down at the end? Can he rip? Oh, what a bowl. What a bowl.
Forget about trailing the jack, just draw these shots to start with.
Round of applause all round for Mark Casey's work there.
What a great shot.
That's where the class rises to the top. See the 2 teams there. Dylan Fisher, Chris Ball next door. He's probably got the more experienced Rink with Tim Ryan and Steve Adamo. Up front is Dylan Fisher. Another young Rink over in the Lynch Rink. But they're going up against some pretty experienced players from Deer Park, Ryan Tate and Winston Brackley. Been around for ages in Premier League. Is Kane trying to rip this out clean? Yes, he is.
Didn't come out the best, but
nearly got a little bit of it.
Couple good ones from James Federico on the Rink next door. They pick up a 3. The Valley boys.
Cagey start as you expect.
Where's Kane coming down from, Jim?
He's from Queensland. So.
Queensland. What a marquee player.
I'm keeping this one up my sleeve until I see someone from his Bowls Club support, and then I'm going to give my pronunciation of the club he plays for in Queensland. So if you're from Kane's club in Queensland, jump in and say hello in the comments. It's Jay. If Jay had got that touch behind, he'd have made it almost impossible to get out. So
still there.
Great effort from him, and Kane's going to go again.
It's a big wind up, isn't it? He came out way better.
Under. Flicks the bowl, so one of Mark Cases will stay there. Whack at him.
Are we fit to comment on that, or?
I don't know, mate. Well, you're ginger, Sam, and I've got a ginger beard, so I reckon you're going us as well here, Ad. Jay going to sit that inside one of Skilts for a second, and he does not miss, Sam. He very, very rarely misses. Great stuff from Jay by. Pick up a couple.
Bowls. Mark Casey's bowl was the...
Yeah, great stuff from Jay.
From there.
We speak about this most weeks, the role of skips. And yes, sometimes it's their ability to save you from a bad situation when you're 3, 4, 5 down and they come and get second shot or get shot. But it's them shots that end after end, if they can add and add and add, it makes a difference massively in the overall. And I thought it was a hard shot Jay was playing. I thought you just draw in, but he was clear what he was trying to do and he executed it perfectly. So stuff from BYE-NORRIS.
Yeah, could afford to play that tight, sit the bowl like he did, or if he trailed the jack down the line was Deer Park past the jack.
Good start from Chris Green to back that up. That's another important thing in a 21 end game of Pennant is when you win an end is to start off well the next one. Keep that sort of foot down, pressure on. Good stuff from Chris Green there. The youngster Jack Cassidy going up against him, 17-year-old.
Say Steve Adamo in the background there playing on the Rink next door with Dylan Fisher. Gave the mic up and decided to play bowls this week.
I asked him if he wanted to swap earlier and he said, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Good stuff from Chris Green. Doubles up. Jack thinking he's quick out the hand, judging by his reactions. And he does just overplay it. So this is where things can get away from you quick. When you got Nathan Bush following in, this is where Josh Renix has a big role to play for Moonee Valley tonight in this particular rink. When his leads off, which will happen from time to time, especially with a 17-year-old, he's going to need to be on it.
Doesn't miss out as Nathan Bush. Now, I don't know about you, but there's been a few times commentating this season where there's been numbers picked up and not a lot of noise, and there's another one here early on. It's a 5 to Sean Ingham on their second end.
How's Joshy Rennick's gone out? That was pretty good in the area. So Deer Park with the early advantage overall after the first 8 ends across the 4 rinks. 11-7. I've only lost log, and I'm making the number up here, but it's log 1 in 24 games or something Deer Park have lost. It's a ridiculous stat. Nathan Bush, any part of that jack is good, and he gets it. That's a very good 4 now for Deer Park. What a huge ball that is from Nathan Bush. Got it perfect, mate. Got the rebound and everything. Back into the pack of the bowls from Deer Park. And Josh Rennicks has got a lot of work to do for Moonee Valley here.
He's just going to jump over and try and sit this jack on one now. Not easy.
Can he cut anything else with this one?
Nice. Gave up on it pretty early. He might have done enough for
his weight was actually his weight was real good there. I mean, a couple of balls short, but good to cut some out anyway. Evening, Sarah. Yeah, this is it's a luxury having me in salmon tonight.
Guaranteed no biter. Well, that's why Jim's here.
Yeah.
It's a common theme, Jim on the mic in it. Good close contest on the overall. Cases moving here. Oh dear, Jim. What's that done?
Hi, Mia. No, it was 2. Was it 1 or 2? Oh, it was only 1 first end to Moonee Valley. You got it wrong, Sam. Come on, mate. They were definitely signalling in 2.
100%.
They were. Good pick 'em out. Thank you. Skills has gone short here. Sorry, I missed that jack going out there. So
anywhere between 1 and 3 for Deer Park. Still room for the shot to be drawn. Case asking for this one to run all the way. Just needs the beat. What bowl of Poods maybe?
uncharacteristic bowl, his last.
Yeah, you got to play forehand, turn any of your Poods, or there's plenty of nice angles to work off.
In the area here, Sam.
Poods right in the belly.
Oh, brings it as well. Probably won the front bowl now.
Yeah, could have got a better result than that if you got Josh's white right in the belly. It probably turns it all the way up to the jack. He gets a little piece and ends up running all the way through. So yeah, probably favour the front bowl just. He's close though. Tell you what, another man in form, Jim, is Matty O'Brien on the very far end this season.
Yep. Has
been absolutely dominating wherever you look.
Still room for BYE-NORRIS here. You back him to go close. He's got that port on the forehand. He's giving this one up, judging by his reaction. That's exactly what he's trying to get through. Just a bit short with that. About much. 2-3 feet. Sure he'll correct that next up.
You could hear Skilts. He doesn't mind the track that's Kane's throwing this town on.
Yeah, what a bowl. Best of the lot. Best of the lot.
Just makes it look so easy. Forehand underneath the head to an off-centre jack.
Yeah, and a tricky
Perfect
green.
weight.
You can tell it's tricky because there's a lot of uncharacteristic bowls. That one of Skilts, it was real short. See if Jay can copy what Kane has done.
Definitely quicker. Needs to get under these blues.
It's up the end of it.
Hasn't done so. Fills that gap right up. Force Kane to jump over to the back end, or I think that's the go. You can see Skilts got that foot planted there where he's got to draw to. Jay was able to on the previous end, as you called it, Jim. Add to the count when holding with the last bowl. Just dropped the weight into it, and one was the call, so Kane Nelson was able to draw the shot. Balls down.
So deliberate tactics here from both teams. Obviously now in the fourth end you can sort of get a feel for what they're trying to do. Moonee Valley going for longer. You can see the mat about a metre off the tee, and then Jack Rod on the tee the other end. Fair start from Jack Cassidy there. Deer Park obviously before was sort of mat back and Jack shorter. Reply from Chris Green. Yeah, good. Great lead in from both. Evening, Gary, and evening, Anthony. Hope you're well. The wind coming through here at Moonee Valley. Chris, can he sneak under? He's going to promote Jack's instead.
Not the worst. Nearly turned all the way to Jack High, so it was Lau. Bushy to sit that one out at Jack High. Hoping 3 ends for Sean Ingham against the Nathan Lynch Rink, which only has 1 loss to the season so far. Another Rink that's been travelling along nicely.
Joshy Renix. Well, this is almost making a mockery of what's happened the last couple of ends. They've sort of been a bit scratchy, their heads, but yeah, 5 within the dinner plate thus far. And Nathan Bush says, oh, I have had enough of that, and goes Jack Huntington. And just misses.
Wasn't far, but probably wanted to miss on the other side of the head if he's going to miss. Plenty of angles to work off. See if Pud can change this one up and cover the Jack.
Whoever gets to that Jack first. Joshy Renix. Don't want it to hold a bit. Don't want it to hold. Can he cover the Jack? He can, and gets the touch, Sam. And they celebrate that one accordingly.
Making it awfully hard now. Judge is sitting right on front of the Jack.
Does he go again?
No room to clip it off.
Surely he goes again.
I think Jay was asking for more weight just to pop the Jack open.
Well, he's on the rake. He's on the rake, Nathan Bush.
Don't know who he is.
No, he's not actually, is he? Well, sorry, I've called that wrong. Sure.
That's great.
Just an honour. Send me home. I think that's the worst call I've ever had on commentary ever.
Bryce has just tuned in and heard that, and you're no longer playing anymore tomorrow.
That was terrible. Apologies, everyone.
Well, he was called to
I thought it was that obvious.
Play
that
a
you would
couple of
rate.
foot to open
I thought
it
it was that
up.
obvious you would rate.
James Federico Wizzo on fire early on the ring next door.
Alex Skelton looking to add to the pack or get behind is preferable. Is he going to pass Sam? No, he's not. And gives a wing bowl for Deer Park to use to disturb the head now. Evening, Brendan. And evening, Andrew. And evening, Matty West. Hope you're well, mate. What does Mark Casey do here? Does he just try and smash the whole thing to pieces and hopefully the toucher doesn't go with the jack, Sam? Or does he try something a bit more cute?
Yeah, pretty solid. Looking to change the head right up, right in the area as well here. Can get a split.
Oh, he does get the
shot.
toucher away from the jack. Great stuff from Mark Casey.
Got the split absolutely spot on. Then he's got the toucher all the way out of bounds. Jackson, as you can see there, right next to the 2, so new ball game, bit of a three-bowl shootout.
I'm unsure if that rake in the head and the yard short was my terrible call or Bushy's terrible balls, but given the stature of the man, we'll go with my terrible call. So Jack's pretty much on the number, yeah?
We're just to the left of the 2.
Pretty much right at the bottom of our screen would be the jack.
Skilts has made 2. Still room though. It is a tricky draw though, going to the ditch back in this direction.
He's going to run in there. Skilts bowl. It's Mark Casey. He did all his good work with the first. You love a suggestion, Andy. One's blue, one's black. So they are different colour. I'm sure they could just buying another 16 pairs of shorts.
And the boys are asking for this one to hurry all the way now. It's definitely in the count. And the closest as well. Oh, this is good stuff early from Kane Nelson, Jim. From end 1. Kevin J responds still. You can see there that Jack pretty much on the 2. Some attempts. Skilled still favouring their holding 2 here.
He's good, Sam.
Needs to get under and run.
He's good.
Oh, he's done well. Holding 3.
Evening, Heapsy. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, you rest up tonight. Heapsy's my 3rd tomorrow. You rest up, pal. I need some more of your big bowls. Carried me.
I've heard the boys are in good form.
He carried me on my return to Pennant last week.
You're expecting more of the same, I heard.
Yeah. Mike, all the way from Aberystwyth in Wales.
Oh, I love that you can pronounce that, and I love that Mike doesn't miss a BV stream
Does
either.
not. Hope you well, Vicky.
BYE 3 down here, Jim. Bit of work to do, and not an easy shot.
Evening, Chris. Oh, look, I think home and away uniforms would be great. Just obviously cost associated with would be probably the biggest inhibitor of. What you're saying, 50, 60 bucks a shirt, 30, 40 some shorts, times 16. And it's not like they're marking each other on the wing and you're trying to work out who's grabbing the ball.
Jim, that's way too good. What a bowl. One shot. Thank you. That's going to scorecard.
What a great bowl from BYE-NORRIS. Just takes, you know what he's very good at doing with bowls like that, and this is going to happen constantly throughout the night for Moonee Valley because of the standard of bowls that he's in this rink from Deer Park is they're going to sort of just take a little bit of air out of the balloon every time. Like, we know Moonee Valley are up and about, they're loud, they like to be like feel the game, be involved in the game, celebrate the good bowls. But when Jay keeps doing that when you're holding 2 or 3, it happens end after end after end. Every time there's going to be a little bit of air come out your balloon. It's just how well they can deal with that and ride that and still keep their confidence up and looking forward, Moonee Valley. That's going to be the key to them winning tonight. I think the way to deal with it, Sam, is you just expect it. You just constantly expect Jay to always draw the shot. So when you've got to almost try and completely shut the end down that he can't do it, make it so difficult that he's snatching at shots. That's the way to do it for them. KG opening 3-2 through 4 ends. You can tell coming this way they're really struggling. The wind is coming at them as they're bowling on the mat now. Jack Cassidy the lead for Moonee Valley, and it's not easy for any of them coming in this direction. There's a lot of wind. Comes in gusts as well. Big gusts. So you could play one bowl in a full gust and one with no gust, and you think I might have played in the same sport as I was 1 minute ago.
Not as bad as conditions as, I'm not sure, did you see catch any of the Trans-Tasman over in Wellington earlier on?
Yeah, I've only heard.
Absolutely beautiful conditions compared to over there.
Nathan Bush good again. Another tick bowl from him. Nathan Lynch has dropped another 2 over there. Sam, so 10-0, that'll be the Nugget, Sean Ingham.
I think the front end for Deer Park is right on top. Just looking at the heads, Nathan's bowling too early. It's a hot start for them.
We're asking this one to hurry from Pud. Joshy Rennick's the second from Moonee Valley, and it hurries enough. Maybe flops back out, but close enough. Yeah, Andy, the green, it's one of the greenest greens I've seen, if that makes sense. Like, it's green. But it seems to be running good. It looks pretty true, just the wind playing a bit of havoc all around. It's actually my first time proper at Moonee Valley Bowls Club. Dropped some stuff off here, but never actually...
What do you mean proper?
Well, I kind of dropped a box off for VBL.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's making his debut at Moonee Valley. How does it feel to be here?
Has he put the extra foot in here, Joshy Rennick's? He has not.
Similar area. I mentioned just before we went live that there's about 3 people for every player here that's playing on the green. There's a big crowd and plenty of people inside as well. You might be able to see there in the...
I back that crowd inside grows as the evening goes. We'll see more people scuttle in there, myself included. Leave you to it, Sam. I'll get the beers in and wait for you now. Wayward one from Mark Casey. The jack's still there for Alex Skilton if you can try and nail this.
Yeah, you're right about the head's been a bit more open coming this direction, but it's the same across every rink as well we've seen so far. A little bit easier going back towards the clubhouse, a little bit more protected as the jack gets closer to the 2 metre mark, and as you said, in this direction, bowling into the wind, not an issue for
Alex Skilton.
That's a good shot.
It's number 1, but the jack is still there. Well, the jack's open. Still plenty of opportunity for this Deer Park back end to grab the shot. It's on a good line here, Sam. Just drifting through from Mark Casey.
Well, not many people this end have found it with their first, so we'll see if we can double up here and make this count. Oh, so he just got a little bit stuck out there. Not sure if that's worked into the count or not.
I reckon it has. He had good weight, but yeah, bit of a result coming off from that wide bowl. Plenty of room for Jay though. Sponsors night down here at Moonee Valley. You see the boards up across the green. Heaps of different ones. Great supporters of the Bowls Club here. It's good to see. Good to see a club make use of sponsors night as well and get some exposure for a few of their big partners.
Absolutely wicked drive on Matty O'Brien on the far end. His bowler spun in a very unnatural way. He picked up the jack and still down. What do you reckon, Jim? It's just the one of Alex Gilton's here?
No, I think it's two. I think his second one got in as well. Jack's still in the open, and Kane will want to try and get to it. He wants this to turn, and
you'll run a long way as well.
We've seen this so often now in this direction. This wind is just causing the bowls just to, for this level, be nowhere near it. So hard playing in the wind, especially when it's gusty wind, not consistent. At least it's consistent, you can sort of plan for it, you play with it, but yeah, you just sort of have to trust your bowl in these conditions, don't you? You just have to go, I have to get it there, and if the wind knocks it back, then so be it, but I've got to reach first.
Some work to do. Jim's got to
trying
a bit far away.
It was not far away at all, just didn't have the journey.
Dylan Fisher a heap down on the Rink next door. Plays a 2-3 foot sort of shot to land a bowl and gets a little bit fortunate in gaining this shot. Chris Ball has one to come though.
Can't quite see this because Alex Skelton's right in the way.
Ah, there we go, that's better. We'll be able to see this run all the way or not. Just got to pass the front.
Possibly.
There you go, Chris Ball, the red next door as well. There's that bowl out for a number. See what it was here in the stream rink as well. I think Kano's counts fell back onto the line. Boys will put tape on it.
Yeah, well, he'd be measuring against both of them, I reckon, here. Two to Moonee Valley. I'll jump back in the lead here, 4-3 through 5 ends. So the nose is in front in the overall, Deer Park, courtesy of that 10 zip you can see. The Nathan Lynch versus Sean Ingham Rink, couple over.
Yeah, number to Deer Park on the Rink next door as well. Wait for the boys to pop it on the scoreboard. They've been close to 4 or 5.
It's almost jumper time, so you went early.
Well, started with jumper time.
Start from Jack Cassidy. Chris Green wasting no time in getting that ball away.
Nice speed, just a 3 to Chris Ball on the Rink next door.
Yeah, so
Sneak out early on the overall.
9 the lead. There's obviously 10 the diff on that rink between Lynch and Ingham. So Moonee Valley will just won't be too concerned yet. It's only one rink sort of letting it down for them. It's when it starts to become 2 or 3 rinks. It's when the panic will creep in that the game's getting away. Well, plenty of ends obviously to cover that rink eventually. Good battle up front thus far, sort of matching each other. Neither of them have got on top of the other one yet.
I think as long as the Valley front end keep going with the Deer Park boys, that's a fair effort given the Rink lineup and how well these guys have been going.
bit wide here.
We've seen all the teams try and fail against this Rink of BYE-NORRIS and be in the game with 4 or 5 ends to go. And quite a few games, Jay's pulled something out.
Thanks, Jay. I call it the A- team, I reckon.
No, we talked about this the other week. That is incorrect.
I reckon me and Chrissy Ball
This
are
is
the
the top of table clash.
Yeah, it's only because Chrissy Ball's
the
playing,
A-team.
we bring out the A-. You're still the apprentice here, Sam. Good stuff from Nathan Bush. We'll get you there though, pal. A few more hours under your belt, just like your driving licence that you're trying to get at the moment.
I'm not allowed to mute people. Brad wants to go with that. Dylan Fisher's birthday today, Jim.
Is he really?
I think he's his 30th as well.
What's he doing here, playing balls?
Poor bloke. Putting a little bit unlucky. It's far away.
It's all downhill from here, Dill. Definitely got more weight on that one, Nathan Bush. Finds the hole. Stays on the green though. You can see from that camera change there from Brad.
It's just tricky for Skilts on the back end to get back to this bowl. Need more options on the forehand.
Well, you can probably get jacks across the bushes, can't you? I can't quite see how the bowl's blowing up, but on the forehand, can you flick the one bowl and land on the back of the other if he plays the weight right?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Just a good
the
draw.
angles allow for that, but yeah. Allow it to turn a bit. It's coming back in towards the head. See what he can come up with. Don't know this is miles away here, Jim.
Yeah,
Needs to hold on, I think.
you can normally tell with Skilts. And he was interested for a bit and it just pulled up and turned away.
Just lack of speed in the end.
I want to see one of his best games. Go back to Deer Park v Melbourne Grand Final.
Grand Final.
He was unreal. The second one, he was unreal. I'm sure it was Matty Alol v Mark Casey on the stream, 2 skips. Skilts playing third. Be on our YouTube channels if you're a bit bored over the weekend. Exhibition of a performance from Skilts. So did start off skipping here. It's Mark Casey. What a bowl.
Right down to the line.
What a shot. I reckon there's some big weight coming up here, Sam. Great stuff from the hammer.
Yeah, you got Nathan Bush's back bowl. It's out of screen. If the jack stays in. The ideal result is just to get the kill here and restart.
Yeah. It's almost taking a run up. Has he gone? Alex Skilton. Always close. Oh.
No, actually, the boys are clapping there. It took the Deer Park bowl
The back one.
out. That was the back one that you can't quite see.
Get the back one.
I think the boys are just talking about that was well thought to just miss and then get the back on. That was a good thinking. Wasn't far away. As we touched on, noticeable across all the rinks that it's a far tighter coming in this direction back towards the clubhouse early.
Try and get Skilts out
So
the
I'm
way
going
for
to
you.
run over and push him out the way.
Still
There's another
there.
one in the area, another one just past the jack. Still think
See, was Skilts walking back to play his bowl? Yeah, he was. They've got confused. I thought, mate,
I was
you've had
confused.
I thought, mate, you've had you two.
that's right. I drew with my first and it was short and narrow. See if Kano can fix it up. Couple light. I think I have a good feeling, Jim, that we're going to be replaying this end.
Here's Wooshka. Got it. Got it. Oh, it's bounced out the pit.
Let's replay the end.
And out of the side of the ring. And we'll replay that one. They'll go back, and smartly by all of them, all agreed to play back in this direction because
Genius.
it's so hard the other way.
Didn't quite catch that there. Did Jack come off the bank, or did it skip higher than that and come off? Hit the bank, flew straight out and up and out of bounds. Good shot.
So we'll go again on this 6th end. Kane Nelson kills it. Stuff from Jack. Thanks, Rach. We love bringing Friday night games to you. None better than a top of the table, top of the ladder clash. Great reply from Chris Green. This, what a bowl. What a shot.
Yeah, lads starting to find their range. Dylan Fisher very close on the ring next door. Parker pick up a couple.
Yeah, very solid start from Deer Park. Obviously one Rink really enforcing that forum, but out to a good lead. They were in front though, Sam, for most of the game in the reverse fixture, Deer Park, and Moonee Valley got them late. They came from behind to win.
Yeah, Spud was, Steve, was talking us through that when we had him on commentary the other week out at Bundy.
Oh, Joshy Renix, what a bowl.
They've done it a few times as well. The Valley was earlier game in the season against the Yarraville Footscray, where they came home real late to storm over the top.
Round 1, that was.
Yeah. So if they're in the game with 15 or 20 yens on the overall.
Wait from Nathan Bush.
They'll know they're a huge chance. Nathan Lynch forced into playing weight again on the couple rinks over. Shawnee Gibbs crew clearly on top. Ryan Tainton and Winston Brackley leading up. Put disappointed with that. Missed out a big chance to put Bushy under some real pressure.
It's frustrating as a lawn bowler that, hey, you play an absolute bomb with your first and then you know with your second. As Nathan Bush goes Jackhand inside and he gets it. What a shot from Nathan Bush. Oh, this is punch for punch, blow for blow already.
What a shot.
What a great shot.
Lands pretty much right on top of it. That's just about unbeatable. Can't draw that off.
No other Friday night games tonight, Dean. This is actually last week's game as well. This is a round 11 game. Round 11. Yep. Rule is you've got to play it before the scheduled start the other, which was 1 PM tomorrow. So both these teams have an Australia Day weekend off. But yeah, doubling up this week, so they'll both play tomorrow. So I don't think Dylan Fisher will be having too many birthday refreshments this evening because they've got to back it up against Bundoora away tomorrow. Deer Park are taking on MCC, I want to say.
At home, yep. Yeah, no Shawningham for them tomorrow, Deer Park. Yeah, Queensland Premier League kicking off.
Yeah, correct. A few missing from a few teams across the comp. Obviously, the Trans-Tasman affects some as well. I know Aaron Sheriff tonight for Deer Park. Mark Casey adds another. Aaron Wilson missing for Altona. Nick Cahill missing for Clayton along with Ali Forsyth as well. Tash Van Aldik as well for tomorrow's games. Clayton at home to Yarraville tomorrow. Resurgent Yarraville, 2 in a row. Skilts wants to miss everything, gets a piece of his own, so still 2 to Deer Park. Mark Casey looking to add some pain in here with a third.
Yeah, the old Yarraville, hey, bit of a what could have been after early on in the season, let a few slip, would you say? They were in winning positions for a fair way of a few of those games. And now started to get the win board ticking over.
Yeah, let's get a. I reckon we put the phone number. I reckon we put the phone number for Moonee Valley Bowls Club in the chat. You can all call, pay for 1 beer each for Dylan for his 30th, and we'll see how he turns up at Pennant tomorrow. Kane doesn't like that one out of the hand, thinks it's quick. And it wasn't too quick. Probably was only going another 2 feet or so there, so it doesn't have too much to adjust. Deer Park holding a couple here. Nathan Bush is in the ditch, sorry, on top of the jack. And Mark Casey's just up the line, closest on the green. Carnival atmosphere here, Sam, tonight. Tunes are blaring. Food trucks are here. Brisket rolls. We've already tucked one of them down us. Absolutely fantastic. Doing a great job.
Yours had disappeared before I even touched mine. And I'll tell you what a hit. Boy, James Federico. That man is on fire playing third next door early.
And if you feel like you're missing out tonight at Moonee Valley, if you feel like you're like, why didn't I book myself to come down here on this fabulous Friday evening, as Kane Nelson probably draws second shot there. Yep, he does. Well, good news for you, we are also streaming from here next Friday night. Moonee Valley versus Altona. Am I right in that, Sam, or am I wrong?
Sounds good. Yeah, I think, yeah. Then all of a sudden it's round 14. Where's the season gone?
Yeah, I'm baffled.
Heading to a location that is unknown.
Yeah, we'll wait and see the ladder. All teams, or all 4 games in Premier on that last round of playing on Friday night.
It's going to be carnage, given that
BYE-NORRIS gets a bit of a wick, but goes into the ditch. So it'll be 1 to Deer Park, all square, 4 apiece through 6 here on this live stream rink. Yeah, next week it is Moonee Valley versus Altona.
Can you go to the ladder for me? Difference between 3rd and 6th is how many points at the moment? 13.
Difference between these 2 teams is 9 points, Sam. So Moonee Valley with an opportunity to go top of the ladder tonight. Deer Park with an opportunity to go further in front and pretty much guarantee a double chance come finals time. Sorry, Bryce, can't understand your typing, mate. Put it in English next time and we'll get to it, pal. Start from Chris Green. So Deer Park mirroring back, Sam, that longer sort of length of ends. And you know what? The wind's actually died down a bit at the moment, so they're not going into a full gale force as they have been. But yeah, Jack's just a bit tight on that one. Oh, it's an unfortunate result for Chris. Yeah, good correction from his first, that from Jack.
Played pretty well last few ends. Say conditions making that a little bit easier. Just thought off a tad.
Yeah, there's a big tree in the background over the back here at Moonee Valley. And it's not half bent over at the moment, so that means there's no wind. Nathan Bush just floating under.
I've never come across that before. Can't get knocked up unless you're short.
Don't start Michael Stanley off, Sam. He'll be here all night with his quibs. But he is very true. Funny man. Plays at, well, it's from the Peninsula, plays at Clayton. Loves his LOL stream. Evening, Joe. Hope you're well, mate. Nathan Bush on the stalk here, Sam. What's he done? Needs the edge of that. That's far too quick, though. Get out of the way, Skilts. Your job is to talk to him, Sam.
Say up.
Evening, Troy. Yeah, great camera work from Brad there. You can see it's pumping down here at Moonee Valley. Sponsors night. Both sides of the green packed, inside packed. Almost like a festival of bowls. Can he stick around and wait here, Case? No, I'm going to drift. Room for Alex Skelton then. On his backhand. Just a bit wide. Evening, Matt. Yeah, I feel sorry for the guys over at the Trans-Tasman. Looks like the weather is not good over there. An evening, Mr. Brad Janner. Problem is, you're only as good as your team. You're only as good as your team, and yeah, and I don't think his team got the win. Looks like we got some fun going on over on the Ingham Lynch Rink, Sam. Sean Ingham, he's a pretty animated guy. It was probably the most animated I've ever seen him. Fist pumping down the green after he played a bomb, and then the very next bowl, Nathan Lynch repeated the dose and went even wilder to a few shush comments from Sean Ingham and pointing at the scoreboard because he's obviously 11-2 up.
Boy, I always miss this when I get given jobs like Joel Skilts to move out of the way of the camera. Epic stuff happens.
I'm sure he would have took that with a smile on his face. As here he is now, just floating through. I poured water on your Brad's suggestion for you getting a Jackaroos call
I
up.
didn't know whether you'd seen that or not.
I said you might have played well, but your team didn't get there, so you're no chance of a call up. Because they just look at
What
results.
matters, yeah.
You couldn't carry your team to victory, so why would they pick you? Right, 4 apiece through 6 ends on this one. Let's see what Jay can do. Struggled this way, Jay.
There's a tough shot before end to play.
Not enjoying the
Tricky
wind.
little head. There's no real easy path to draw through.
It's not often your team bowl that short. Got to get under this blue at the front, Kane, and then sort of hold on a bit, hey? He's done the first part. How's he gone on the second part, Sam? Can he get a
jack?
Little piece of it? Good
well,
stuff.
Touches that fine and falls in behind is very good.
It's actually the first time I've watched Kane play properly. I obviously know his name. He's a rising star of the sport, but yeah, very, very impressed through 7 ends.
First season he's played down in Metropolitan Pennant, I'm going to say. Yep.
Half your luck, Vicky, being on a cruise.
Pretty good.
I'll switch up.
Jade, at least 3 down here. It's not a straightforward shot to get that either. Boys had a bit of a conference.
Yeah, wind's back up, unfortunately, for Jay.
Yeah, I think he's going to swing one up on the forehand.
I think he's going to take that out of the equation. A miss. Evening, Mark. Hope you're well, mate. He does that very well. That's what's dangerous when he's allowed to play on a Thursday or a Friday night. Can he repeat the dose, Kane Nelson? Cracker with his first.
Yeah, needs to throw this in. This big handy pick up here to tighten the overall right up as well. Needs to have the right weight now.
It's definitely not the same.
Balls away. 4 nonetheless, I think it was, Jim.
You sure?
Yep.
Try to get someone's attention. Check the live scoring, Sam.
Yeah, I don't know if the Valley boys have had time to update it. We've gone for a little team meeting in the middle of the green. They've done fairly well to this point. Boys up front have been setting up pretty solidly, and Jay Nelson hasn't missed out too many.
Hear the noise coming from Moonee Valley.
Yeah, good. It's going to be a fascinating final. What is it? 14 ends on the BCiB Rink now. That's a little bit more spice to the contest. It was a 4 to Kane Nelson and Co on the Stream Rink. That's the difference in the margin now as well. Hey.
Yeah, massive pickup. Them sort of numbers are going to be big in this live stream ring. We can see how Nepintucket was before. And get a couple more of them, Moonee Valley. Going to go a great way to winning this game.
It was a 4 to Matty Bouse on the far rink as well, so it sort of cancels each other out.
Dylan Fisher's picked a couple up next door though, Sam. 10-7 he leads through 8 now. Yeah, handy lead bowling from Jack there. 1 on, 1 behind. Probably want a foot more behind the jack, but good nonetheless. As Chris Green goes hunting for the ball, Sam gets it. Fortunately for him.
Clear call from Kano.
Yeah, you can learn some from that, Sam, for your skipping.
Hang on, what?
Just cool, put on a couple of feet over, and I'm pretty sure Josh is going to deliver a short ball. You can be as clear as you want in your call, but if your player doesn't want to play ball.
Well, Nathan Bush has already searched up and put a jack in the ditch once going in this direction. Try and get a close second shot, or just trying to land the ball first. Keeps his ball on, which is the main thing.
Joshy Renix just pulling up.
He'll be disappointed he didn't get at least past the jack. Bushy not far away again, played a little bit more speed, just clips the bowl. Not enough to open up the head for now, and played more weight, travel all the way into the ditch, so Jackie Cassidy holds on to one for now. Skilts on a tight line. Turns the Josh Rennick's bowl onto the line. Don't know if makes it any easier for Casey up. Bit of backhand being a lefty, try and swing that jack back. There's a blue ball waiting there that you can't quite see on camera.
Yeah. And if anyone's going to do it, it's Mark Casey. I got a feeling there's a big number being picked up from Nathan Lynch, because there's balls coming flying out the head over there. I can count 4 or 5. Wait and see. But Moonee Valley are in the game here. 4 to Nathan Lynch over there. Big pickup, 11-2 down. This overall's going to get very tight very quick. Deer Park have led from the front, and Moonee Valley coming back at them now as we're approaching the halfway point of the game. And as that was happening, I missed that bowler Casey's. Did he swing and miss?
I think we were both keeping an eye on Nate's Rink a couple rinks over. Skilt's looking to change the shape of this up.
Yeah, good and bad.
Well,
good and bad.
Some gaps. Ideally would have got it fat and fell onto the line.
Expect Mark Casey to go very close here. That blue at the back, you can see on the screen, is a Deer Park bowl. So you can sort of arrive, try and sit any of the 2 Moonee Valley bowls, or get to the jack, bring it back. So options are plenty for the great man. hear the noise from Dylan Fisher next door as Case does get to the jack, but he gets stuck with Jack Cassidy's bowl. Moonee Valley, you can feel they are on the rise here. Things are starting to happen for them. Sluggish start, right back in it. Coverage from Kane Nelson. He's going to try and draw the back, and he's going to draw it pretty well.
Yeah, a couple of caps off. That's just about perfect.
It's just off camera, actually. It's the bottom left of the screen as we look at it. There's a couple of Deer Park bowls building there. So there's the two Deer Park, and you can just see the start of that last bowl from Kane Nelson. As J-Boy wastes no time in hunting for this
He's
here.
under the front.
Yeah, he's going to get an edge of the blue and go through the gap. 4 still here to Moonee Valley, 3 definitely. Pressure's building on Deer Park. It's starting to happen across all rinks for the home side.
Yeah, definitely 4, and with the back covered, I wonder if Kano will just throw this one in and...
Yeah, I agree. There's no point having 2 covering bowls, is there? Because if he misses, you've wasted one. Well, there's more than me. He's going to cover that one of Jay's.
Yeah, probably just want to fall inside that, but they've got 2 past now.
Well, that's the danger. So
yeah.
if you'd have got inside of that, that's that jack being raked back 4 or 5 feet there, a few down. Oh, no doubt about it, Blake. They're
always do.
Mate, I said this the other week. I'll say it after this bowl of Jay's, actually. See how he goes. I said it to Chris, who was on stream. He's obviously skipping a rink here tonight.
Played
last
more
week.
draw weight, Jim.
Another 4 for Moonee Valley here. They go from 4-all to 12-4 in front in the blink of an eye. Yeah, I said to Chris last week, and I didn't know if it was going to offend him or not, but those who know me, and especially you, Sam, know I'm not afraid of offending people. I said my reading of Deer Park is they're actually a beatable side. However, they're incredibly difficult to beat. Like you saw on the live stream just before Christmas, Yarraville, they should have got that win over Deer Park. They should have at Deer Park, but Deer Park found a way to win that game. Then straight back after Christmas, who were they just in front of over Christmas?
You called them winning against MCC Bundy.
Yeah, Bundora and yeah, Bundy are in front. I actually turned off and went to bed, Sam. Having tipped Bundy, go like a smug. I even woke up smug the next morning until I checked the score and seen Deer Park had won. Oh, I saw that comment, Vinny. It was wrong. Yeah, they're an incredibly difficult team to beat. A lot of experience. Bags of experience, actually. Bags of experience at this level. They've got them X-Factor players as well. Yeah, the only team to beat them this season are Moonee Valley, so do not go anywhere, because this is only going to get more fun to watch as the night goes on. Stuff from the youngster Jack Cassidy. For those who's joining us as well, this rink in Moonee Valley's average age of 22 and a quarter. Phenomenal. 2 under 20s, 2 mid 20s, 22 and a quarter the average age of the 4. I'd probably hedge my bets and say the 4 players, maybe Jay's the different one, have all played more than 22 and a quarter years of bowls. Yeah. Mark Casey especially. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see a couple of calls on. They're running on adrenaline, Moonee Valley. I agree. There's a lot of adrenaline, a lot of testosterone knocking about out here this evening.
Last 15 or 20 minutes, you can hear it.
Be interesting to see if they do hold on.
Rinks.
It's like that. It's almost like the old Wiley Fox and the young upcoming buck, and it just seeing who wins. It's such a great tussle. And I can almost guarantee you we'll see this game again in the final series, whether it's we see it once or twice.
I was about to mention, I wonder if
We could see it another 2 times.
I'll be back here in a couple of weeks' time, you never know.
It feels very much like a Melbourne Deer Park game, this. It's another one that's got a bit of good needle to it, not negative needle, just two teams that just play exceptionally hard and want to win. This feels very similar to that. As we 10-8, so the green will start to change soon, and it's usually the team that goes with the change through this middle period of the game that dictates it going into the back end. So big moments coming up the next half an hour to 45 minutes as the lights come on. Still the natural light as the dominant light, but it will change. And this very green will start to slow down. Yeah, good shout, Chris. Yeah, honestly, it feels like a festival of bowls down here. There's Alex Skelton. That's another. You know what it makes me want to do? Nights like tonight, Sam, and I'm like the viewers can chime in with some opinions here. I really love to do a round of Premier League where every game's at one venue on a Friday night. So all 4 games. I mean, you might have to half it.
That would be absolute chaos.
Good
chaos.
You get a couple of food trucks down. Obviously,
Yeah.
we'll live stream. We'll probably get some more cameras in, do a couple of games. But if we advertise it, get crowds in, invite, I don't know, local schools down, other sporting clubs down, maybe the cricket clubs are obviously trying to get people coming out of back end of sports, footy clubs, things like that. Get absolutely pumping at a venue. Really makes me want to see if we can get one of them happening.
Well, you mentioned even here tonight early on, a bit of junior cricket and...
Yeah. Oh, Skilt sneaks through for another. Starting to build the heads nicely now, Moonee Valley. And if you did it twice in a season, and you did it for the same, like the same round, obviously the corresponding round, everyone would then lose, inverted commas, a home game. It's fair all round. And if you did it one side of Melbourne, say the east, southeast, for the first time, and then northwest for the second, everyone can get a localish game to them. Be good.
I think you're onto something here. I like this.
I have already thought about it, but tonight's really whetting my appetite for it.
Catch
Oh,
it! No,
wow.
don't catch it because it's going to stay in. It's 60. Oh!
I have just seen a jack
is
on the rink next
unbelievable.
door. Was that on camera, Brad? There was a
Look
jack.
at where the jack's landed. You can see it on the camera. Unbelievable.
That jack went, no word of a lie, 8 to 9 feet in the air. That went over the players.
Chris Bowl was smacked at the pack of bowls at the very sort of top of the line. Brad Gibson's sticks on the rink next door has almost caught the jack as it's gone mid-air and then realised there's half a chance of still staying in.
All right, how's he gone here? Mark Casey trying to
Very
get to this one.
close.
Jack
Needs to
Cassidy's going to
hold on.
turn now.
Oh, no, Jim.
Oh, no.
See that from a mile away.
Well, if there's any justice in the world, the fact that Jack Cassidy's bowl
All you're going to say was only once.
stays with the jack, then there's the justice in the world. Right, we've got some support for it. So I'm going to do that idea next year, and then if it fails, it's Mitch and Ben's fault, yeah?
Just take a screenshot of those comments.
Just take a picture. Yeah.
Thanks for the support, boys.
You just got to get Bryce to agree to it, Ben.
Kato needs to turn.
Or is he going to replicate? Oh, we nearly stood Jack's back up and over.
Yeah, T2. Still can't believe I'm right next door. It all ends in a 1 for Deer Park.
Now what we need you to do is shout some clubs that could facilitate 16 rinks with good greens. I'd also love to take a Premier League game regional as well.
I was just thinking about
We
that.
actually had it lined up. It was ready to go one year. I'm not going to involve the name parties,
Okay.
but it fell over like literally a few weeks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew's writing already. We obviously need a venue that's going to support that. The other theory is if you could only do, say, if you don't think anyone's got 16 rinks that are, I don't know, to the level you would want them to be, you could half the rounds and obviously still do the corresponding one. So you do 2 one side and 2 the other, but you do run the risk of, oh, we didn't lose our own game, they did. Yeah, Moonee Ponds, we're big fans of there, Simon. Finals coming up there.
Kano getting down late.
Oh, mate, he's so close there. He is so close.
Jeez, it was turning at the end.
Great shake, Chris. Yep, Sebastopol hosted some good events there recently. Pat, Echuca, if we could get up there, their greens are phenomenal. 4 of them as well. Not just one, 4. 4 phenomenal greens. That's it. You've nailed it. Yeah, Frankston's close enough, Mitch. We could, I mean, fingers crossed they get in there. Metro as well. It's Jay. Not going to add here. So a let off for Deer Park. The head was building nicely for Moonee Valley, and one of them type of bowls came in and changed things for Mark Casey, but they'll be relieved because they dropped 2 4s in a row. This Rink from Deer Park. They've now turned it back with a 1. Yeah, Chadston, new facility over there. Still haven't made it down yet, John. We'll message me in the week. We'll book a time and I'd love to come down and see the new facility. And no pony rides, Brad. Bit of a rink chat for the boys from Deer Park. I reckon he's got a few more than that. Vinny. Evening, Spurry. You sound like you've been playing in New South Wales with suggestions like that, mate. Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, good effort from Jack. Young 17-year-old leading for Moonee Valley. Good shot that far. 16 rinks though. That Rink and Nathan Lynch is a fought back well. 11-7 now. They were 11 zip down. 11-8 and Dylan Fisher next door. 10-6 to Matty Bouse over Matty O'Brien. The battle of the mats. Do you feel that, Sam? If you're playing against someone who got the same name, you want to beat them more? Does that give you a little pep in your step?
Just so they know who has rights to the name?
Yeah, just so I own Matt round this joint, pal. I'm just trying to earn any advantage to fire yourself up for a game of bowls, yes. You know. Fair home for Nathan Bush. You can, I mean, we don't have to tell you. You can see it yourself. The difference in their heads and how far the bowls are away from the jack, this direction versus the other, are it's like 2 different sports almost. They're finding it very difficult going away from the clubhouse here with the wind. Finding a lot more friendly conditions coming this way. Joshy Renix.
Yeah,
pretty good here.
Spot on.
Yeah, draws the absolute. It's number 1 for now.
Finishes on the line, even better.
We've even got a photographer going around here tonight. Geezer with the second best beard here after me.
He's been taking a little bit of a few videos as well, I think.
Yeah, good on him. There's Nathan Bush gone out.
Doesn't want to get the outside of this and turn it all the way in.
Oh, What's Jack's the lead bowl? Gee, we don't want to. We don't want to put any pony under that kind of pressure.
I know. Well, it does turn Jack's bowl up to Jack high, so can be sat out now. Well, he doesn't like this out the hand.
Yeah, well, Bud will want to turn it off Jack high, get there first, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bit wide though. So Mark Casey got an opportunity to make a very good shot here for Deer Park. Gets it right, gets inside of Jack's, gets back across to the Jack. Jack's been that green and sort of blue bowl to the right of the Jack as you look at it on your screen. It's Mark Casey on his forehand as a left-hander. How'd he go, Sammy? First part's okay.
Yeah, needs the right sort of contact. Probably going to get to the front one first.
Well,
does that enough?
Good enough. Good enough. Alex Skilton will have to reply now. Hard thing here for Skilt is on his forehand as the right-hander. There's a pack of blue behind it, so if he can get the Jack and get stuck with that blue ball that's next to the Jack and flicks it back. So he's going to come on the backhand to sort of make sure that doesn't happen. I mean, there's probably always a way, even on that hand, he can make that happen as well. But he's going to sit the ball out clean here. He literally had this ball from his hand, Sam. The moment that ball left his hand, you knew it was landing that blue. Great stuff from Alex Skilton.
I think it does do. There are multiple blue catches of a trailer Jack. Only has to go 1.5 foot, 2 foot. Far away.
Yeah, Mark Casey showing his class there. Mate,
nice
there is a wall of blue balls there. All the blue, that of Deer Park.
Probably the best thing for Moonee Valley. There's nothing for Deer Park to work off. There's nothing short or Jack eye to use to get back to the Jack, so it'd have to be a good shot.
Good shout, Jace. Middle Park do have a couple of great greens. You'd like it. Look, I mean, I love Middle Park and it's a great club. But if both greens were next to each other, it would be. If you had all 16, it'd be amazing. They've probably got 12, I want to say, on the front, and then they've got a full 8 rinker at the back or 7 rinker, and even a couple of rinks synthetic as well. But if you get them all in one spot, all the games, it'd be all time. Oh well, got some work to do this week anyway. That's all I know. Make it happen. Wants some big turn out of this, does Alex Skilton. They sort of half applaud him. I don't know, I can't read from that if he's got in or not.
I think the idea was to sort of turn puds or work off of it and get back to the line where the blues are. It does count, so it is a 4.
Yeah, this Jack has a blinking light on it though for Jay. If he can get 2 feet of movement on the Jack, he's going to make 4 or 5 out for Deer Park. He's the type of player that is made for this type of shot, and he's going to go close, Sam. Oh, wow. Another one in that pack though.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where if you go chasing the Jack twice and miss, Gamo puts a couple in, all of a sudden you're vulnerable to dropping a number.
Awesome, Brad. It's great to hear, mate. Kids getting in. Under 18 state champs entries will open pretty soon as well, mate. Keep an eye out for that. Get him involved in that. And he'll meet some other kids his age. Because I know that's half the battle with some of the kids. It's seeing other kids that play and feeling part of a community. And a good shout from Mojo. Cheltenham is a cracking shout, mate. Good greens and a good facility down there. You been down to Cheltenham before, Sam? Probably too far for you.
No. We were drawn down there last season, Pennant.
Good.
Last season.
Oh, yeah, you would. Oh, yeah. Greens are great.
Yeah, round 1 and the greens were unbelievable, yep.
Yeah, good shout, Ray. Layla as well. We did host a couple of finals there. We had the promotion finals. Oh, no, the Prem Reserve finals.
Prem finals back in the day as well. Been played at Layla over the years.
Yeah, keep suggestions coming. We will take a note. Oh, Kane. That's pretty good. I mean, look, my only small criticism is he didn't get inside of that blow, but it's just...
Oh, I think it's not too bad.
Takes away some of the pain, possibly.
Yeah, ideally it almost falls down. Don't know, goes close to counting as well.
Some good shots here. Glen Waverley, Heathmont and Yarraville as well. I have heard the Heathmont grass green is amazing this year as well.
Jay, number down, chance to move the jack. I reckon he's on the high side here.
He'll be disappointed with that. He will be disappointed with that. 4? Yeah.
Safe draw is good here.
Yeah, he said
especially
do not touch that glass.
with the wind sort of getting up in behind them going this direction. Very short end, easy to overplay this, but saying that also has a foot and a half of room to throw on his shot number 5 or maybe even 6 here. It's a free draw. It looks.
Pillows.
5.
Shots it is.
5. So in the last 4 ends, they've gone 4, 4, 5, and they probably should have picked up last end bar. They were actually holding 3 or 4 when it all happened. Big 5 for Moonee Valley.
Oh.
So the number 1 rink in Premier League. They've been together all year. Chris Green, Nathan Bush, Mark Casey, BYE-NORRIS. Under the pump so far. 75 down. After 10 ends, Sam.
Yeah, interesting now. We haven't seen this rink under this pressure or scoreboard pressure sort of all season. So
we've seen him under overall scoreboard pressure,
yeah.
And Jay pretty much just pulled it out the fire a couple of times for Deer Park. But we haven't seen this rink under this type of pressure. The last 4 ends have been exceptionally dominant for Moonee Valley. So they have got to. They're going to keep the foot down, the boys from Moonee Valley here. They've got to keep picking up the numbers. Even just winning ends now is good for them. 1s and 2s is good. And have to chase big numbers. Just got to make sure they maintain this gap. Whereas the boys from Deer Park have got to make something happen.
Yeah, with Snappers Rink going along nicely on the ring next door, they're ticking the ends over. 4 of the last 5.
And Lynch's pulled it back somewhat against Sean Ingham.
Sure have.
Matty Bass starting to get a run on Matty O'Brien on the far, so there's plenty to come out.
Yeah, Matty Bass's rink has done this a couple times throughout the season. Just got on little runs of 1s and 2s to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Important for Matty O'Brien to stick with them.
Jack Cassidy's leading well now for Moonee Valley. He's all settled in. Obviously very young, and it's a big occasion. Commentators curse, he throws a short one down. Put. Just a bit short.
Dylan awfully close again on the ring next door. Looks to be in pretty good touch.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with the comments coming in. J-Bar will fire up pretty soon. Sensational talent. That's why this game, look, we're halfway through now. There's 5 in it. I reckon the lead changes another couple of times in the overall from here.
At least.
So much good bowls to come. Josh Renix, what a ball. Look at that celebration, arms aloft. How often do you see a second celebrating like that?
That was important. They needed another one in there. Did well. Boys are pretty happy with that as well. Great effort from Nathan Bush, just on the wrong side of the Jack Cassidy bowl. Nathan Lynch does not miss out on adding to the count.
A few rinks over, going good. It's all boiling nicely here at MOONEE Valley Bowls Club. Alex Skilton won't be happy with that one. Mark Casey will really want to get in here, couple down again. I feel like he's been down a lot as he's approached the head recently.
Yep.
Oh, areas, Sam. Can he clear the front? Oh, he gets a piece, but his
Falls in
weight's
is
good.
okay. Oh, Leon stands right up.
Gives Skilts a bowl of land though. You get inside of the other blue, just to the wide of it. Can land it for a good 3 here. Can even get back to the jack as well. So the sort of bowl he relishes, Alex Skilton. Straight after it, Sam. Feels on the tight line to me. And he's short. I feel like someone's going to make that into a TikTok. Mark Casey. Very close here, Sam. Can he get the bowl clean? Yes, he can. What a shot.
What a shot that is,
What
to get
a
all the way
shot.
back. There's hardly any room to get to the bowl without the jack, and has done so. Makes a couple. What a bowl.
Thanks, some heads up on the stream being glitchy. Brad has plugged another internet dongle in, so we should be alright. You see what Deer Park are thinking here? That one light green bowl of Josh Rennick's
Holding them out of
he's absolutely
all of them.
He looks like someone who's been out on a late night out and there's 7 cops around him. The blue bowls. That's what he looks like.
What an analogy.
He honestly looks like 7 people dressed in, or 6 even, in blue policeman suits, surrounded, ready to escort him out of the premise. This bowl of Josh Rennick's is.
Get him out of the way.
Let's see if BYE-NORRIS can play bouncer here and get rid of that green bowl. It's tough to get to though.
Oh, Jim. I don't know if he has the weight to get it all the way out.
BYE-NORRIS. Oh, what an effort. What an effort. It's so hard to get there.
Well, I don't know if it's even got enough to
It's
make
all,
more than 2. It's every chance Josh is just still 3rd shot.
It's Can under a bit of pressure for the first time in 4 or 5 ends here. See what he's got, Sam. Big bowls from the skip required here, or a big bowl.
There's a nice port to play into. Just going to give it a chance, and he's better weight.
Skilts is right in the way. Oh, he lands that green bowl.
Oh, no. It's fell the wrong way.
Couple, at least, I think, to Deer Park here. Jay's going to have a look at how he can
Wow, what's that done?
make some more.
Oh, it's fortunate. of the last bowl is the one that looks to be holding them out of a few more.
That's even harder to get, though.
It is.
Still a fan of my placement analogy, yeah.
That was good. I'll give you that. That was good. Ah.
Yeah. PTSD, some would call it.
Yeah, boys having a real good look, just probably to see what they're holding. Is it Tanner's bowl holding them out of a few more, or
they're holding 2 for me currently, but they're obviously thinking there's. As J-Boy offers his glasses to Nathan Bush, I just don't think he agrees. Having a good laugh about it. And judging by what Jay's sort of saying down the ground, he's just trying to draw it on the forehand.
Yeah, the way they're going, I think they'll
be
more than happy if it's
out.
at least 2, and if Jay, it's a pretty sort of safe draw, can throw it in at least 3. No real danger here. Jeez, he's done pretty well. He's got to hurry
Blues here.
Turn this one in.
It's 1 copper he could have brought in there.
Oh, it's unfortunate. All right, we'll take a look as to how many. Those are the 2 that were obviously first and second shot. After that, not really any idea.
Does he move that because it's in, or because it's just
nowhere near being in? Was it, Jim?
Yeah.
Let's see if we get another signal from Case. Anyone?
Music's too loud.
Yeah.
They're doing the live scoring now, though.
That's
so
all
we
right.
can check that, though.
I reckon it may have been 3. Putty will pop it on the scoreboard for us. Just offering Bushy to see if he wants to do it now that they've finally won an end as well. Bit of banter between the lads. Three confirmed. Important end to win that.
Yeah, good pick up from the Deer Park boys here. 17-8 now, brings the overall back to 5. Just settles a bit here. If it's just gone quiet a little bit.
Bit of weight here from Jack.
Yeah, good correction. Good stuff from Jack.
You can see it's just starting to pull up a little bit more quickly, a few of these bowls.
Evening, Bill. Yeah, we've spoke about the electric cow prods a few times just to poke players out of the way of the cameras. It's probably been the worst it's been for a long time tonight, actually, courtesy of Alex Skilton. But they're out of the way at the moment.
That is the only reason.
There's no Justin Short, but he's been...
So he got a bad track record, does he?
Oh, mate, Justin Short, Fitzroy v Clayton. Oh, that was...
Yes, I do. Ali.
Do you know how bad it was?
Rink
There was a bloke in the comments who I know, was a mate. He was commenting, like, get this bloke out of the way. Right. 10 minutes later, I see him at the venue. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, mate, I had enough of watching that bloke. So he came down and watched the game himself.
That is all time.
Oh,
yeah, fortunate slide. That's fantastic. I really like that.
And then shouted abuse at him from the side.
Even better.
Just wanted one behind there, Bushy, and that's exactly what he gets. Probably a bit further than he would have wanted.
Oh, talking of Justin Short.
You're
kidding. You are joking.
You're kidding, mate. Justin Short has just walked into the building.
That is the best thing. No way.
Hey, Green is definitely slowing, mate. It was probably about 14 earlier. I reckon we're about 12 and a half now.
So take at least a second off that.
Always around about this sort of 8 to 9 phases where the green changes and slows. It's probably not known as the world's quickest green, this one at Moonee Valley either. But yeah, it was about 14 and a half to start with. There you go. One comment how slow's the green, and then Nino follows it with the green looks like it's running fast. We've got no hope here. It's all perception, I guess.
Good shot from Case.
And it does come across different sometimes when you're watching, for sure. And if you're tuning in from Queensland or something like that, pretty much every time you watch a Melbourne game, you're going to think the greens are slow, eh? Some amazing greens up north. As Skelt's gone here, can get any of these light green ones is good as well, or draw the absolute. Great stuff from Skelts.
What a great bowl. Case up into this head.
Oh, good effort. Tips that one of Jack's out. So
Yeah, gets one out. Good shot.
just the one in Moonee Valley now. That last one at Alex Skilton's, and you can see him sort of having a chat with his second and skip about where this last bowl should go. Don't forget, get your Vic Open entries in as well. Just released the club award, Sam. So, club that has the most entries in the Vic Open will win $1,000. So there's two prizes, one for Metro clubs and one for regional. Now, if you're in multiple events, it's multiple entries. So it's one per event you're in, and it's one per player in a side event as well. Good stuff from Skilts out the back. So if you're in a triples, it's 3 from your club, it's 3 entries for your club. Got another 2 or 3 weeks to get that in. Takes the prize pool, Sam, to over 100,000 now. Jay also at the back, so it's still just the one to Moonee Valley.
Yeah, tricky for Kane. He's going to get another one in there, but
he needs another one in there because he's
yeah.
Well, they're probably second and third are probably Deer Park, so you assume Jay will be hunting with the last, but they're all trying to get balls at the back because I think they recognise the threat of the jack going back. Both teams are wary of the other one getting it. Jay got here then, mate.
There is a chance the jack pops out to the right of screen, depending on what
big bowl.
Actually gets all against the bowl is probably ideal.
Big bowl from Jay, coming in out.
Needs to turn.
Just held on him, didn't it? It's a piece of the front blue.
Not far away.
Yeah, that forehand, you see Alex Skelton saying, roll the blue, catch the inside of it, go in, you'll get another. Oh, they're a fun bunch to watch, Moonee Valley.
It's good.
Has Kane gone here? He's having a little jog down after it, Sam.
Oh, 2 would be a bonus here, given how tricky this is to get at.
Kane Nelson. That's his own green coming forward. Does he get enough?
Oh, I don't know if he did.
No, says Mark
1.
Casey. It'll just be the one to Moonee Valley.
Steve Adamo for me.
BOJ.
I don't know why. But he's correct. Ones are good because they've got a
Yeah, you can see on
little buffer here.
See on the stats there, the 4, 4, 5, 3 and 4 ends of what you would call clangers, 4 or more for Moonee Valley. Not clangers for Deer Park, but big pickups for Moonee Valley. It's really changed the complexity of this live stream. Rink 18-8 now. Kane Nelson and his troops lead. BYE-NORRIS. You can see Nathan Lynch has got back to 13 all against Shawningham. That was 11-0 to Shawningham. Dylan Fisher's close at Chris Ball, 12-11, just in front on his birthday. A big 3-0. And in the battle of the mats, probably, and Justin Short's in the way of the camera again. He's in the
Here he is.
And in the battle of the mats on the far Rink, Matty Bass and Matty O'Brien, 11-8 of Matty Bass from Deer Park. Yeah, good stuff from Chris Green. Punishes that wayward first bowl at Jack Cassidy's.
Yeah, if Chris Green can get back on here, that'll go a long way to getting this Deer Park rink back up and going. Fair to say, Jack's probably had the more consistent of the opening 12 ends.
Evening, Jake. Skelts is in the attack, mate. You just got to wait for his turn. Josh Rennick, gets it clean. Good stuff from the second pud. Oh, fair reply from Nathan Bush, clips it out. Jack Cassidy's will be shot. Bit of room though. And toe for toe, these two rinks now.
Great speed, goes to 4. Doesn't quite. Good shots all the way from. Pulled another one to Dylan on the ring next door.
And hold on, Nathan Bush, he can. Grabs the shot. Jack high bowl though, which you sort of know at this level they don't last too long.
Hit by Matty O'Brien. They restart it. far end, a couple down, I reckon, at least.
Yeah, Case adds another. Good stuff from him. And Skilts needs a bowl out. Holding a couple now, Dare Park. And this will be right on cue. He needs to drop one on out. Turning.
Yeah, needs to sit the last bowl of Cases.
Oh, gets the wrong side of it.
Yeah, did the wrong edge, as you said.
Rink, Case. What on, buddy? Ceremony.
Oh, we haven't seen this since very early in the match, Jim. Hasn't needed to. Into the pack.
One out.
Oh, the Skilts has come forward.
Got a few out in the end, though.
Yeah, he gets...
3 down now.
Well, might have really got one. It might have been... Was it 3-3? Was it 4 before that? Might have only been 3 anyway. Jay still with 2 to come.
Yeah, pressure swinging back on Moonee Valley here. Jay will definitely want to make sure his 2 are counting or as close to as possible. Sean Ingham back in front against Nathan Lynch, 15-13, and that is going to frustrate Jay no end. Going again.
Oh, Jim, all the way.
Oh, he's put his hand.
Oh, no!
Oh, he's come back out. And went out the side as well. Wow. You'll feel incredibly stiff there. Well, Andy, if you've got a... It depends what the coach is doing, isn't it? The coach can go and talk to the players at any time. You can just walk across and have a quick chat. Plus, there ain't many teams with a non-playing coach anyway, is there? So they're normally playing and you don't interrupt that game. Yeah, Stiff absolutely drained it, didn't he? Like he got it so centre.
Right on top of it.
Comes squirting back out.
Unbeatable. It's a good shot. Would have been 3-4 down with Jay's one to come.
Look, Vinny, I understand what you're saying. However, we've seen some weird things happen already tonight. There's 2 that have done the exact same thing there, but there's also one Jack that, no word of a lie, went 10 feet in the air, the highest I've ever seen a Jack go. Over the crowd of players, like looped over them like an on-watch him slip cordon.
The best thing about that was Brad Gibson on the next rink next door, who went to catch it.
And realised it was
Realised it was half a chance to come back down and stay in play.
Bit of Aussie Classics playing in the background now, Sam.
We like it. Bit of a change in vibe when I got here in the roll-up. It's a good night. You're right, though. The crowd just got bigger. There's a few boys here that
weren't here
the footy
earlier.
club that support the Bowls Club pretty heavily.
See a
play
few
over the road.
I see a couple of Bundy boys there as well. Short from Jack. I don't think the coach can go on the green here. And actually, you're right. I think you've got to go and talk to. You've got to nominate a coach before, and you've got to go. The players got to go to them. Are you an accredited umpire, Sam?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
All right.
Kicking goals. I should do it. I keep it. We do run. Starting to move some of it online as well now. It's much easier to do. You can do all your off-green assessment online now, and then catch up for an on-green assessment. It's not like I think it's done in group sort of fashion. We did it for Vic Open on the move down to Gippsland to upskill some umpires down there. The always good Johnny Roberts and Bob Carlson led it. Right, loosest opening from Jack Cassidy for a while, which gives him an opportunity. He's put Joshy Rennick's just goes through. So Nathan Bush, big bolt here, Sam. He's going to want to put the pressure on.
It's just found them out ever so slightly, longer length.
Yeah, disappointing for Josh. Adds does Nathan Bush. So again, another moment for Alex Skilton. He's going to require a couple of bowls here. It's just, I don't want to say that they're getting in front of the front end here, Deer Park, but last couple of ends, definitely more in the game, Sam.
Yeah, it's been sort of more 50-50, more neutral sort of heads. Neither dominated the way Deer Park, Moonee Valley were in the opening 8, 9, 10 ends. Drift away as well, is it?
Mate, that died more than I thought it was going to. I don't think it's grab shot, but it's in there.
It didn't drift away very far at all.
It's Moonee Valley's closest bowl.
Good shot.
It's getting colder here, 8:34 now. You can see a few hoodies coming on. Five the difference. 32 ends left to play. It's a good track from Mark Casey.
Yeah, this is number one coming in and all the way back to the line as well.
I reckon we
pretty
might.
fair.
He can get to the jack, tried it to himself. Similar sort of ball from Skilts. Just floating it in, similar pace is good.
Lands the wide one is enough for second. He's got enough weight, Jim.
Oh, he likes it. No, he doesn't. I'm going to stop believing in Skilts' ability to chase his own balls down. Kicks the ditch. Better than kicking your cat. No cats right now. Can he double up here, Mark Casey? Slightly wider than his
done
first.
well. That's in the count. What a shot.
Goes to a cracking home. Great 2 bowls.
Oh, going on the weighted shots. Hasn't missed twice. Has 2 to go with. Oh.
Right, Kane Nelson. He's going against Sam. Oh, he's close. Gets both bowls, but also gets Skiltz's as well.
Oh,
that's stiff in the end.
Nearly got both and held short.
Get a replay of that from Brad. Got both bowls, but also took Skiltz's out there.
Unlucky.
Still a couple down, but plenty more room.
Case's last one almost flicked. So Bushy's out the side as well. Just missed it. Fraction unlucky. Gets it back to 2.
With your J, you literally want to just put a bowl on top of the jack, yeah. Just balance it right on top.
Needs a clear on past Skiltz. Did he get a clear on? May have. Oh, not quite. Looks 2. Got to go back to jump on and draw the shot.
How's your...
Yeah, I think he's just...
How's your drive draw?
I was going to say he's travelling, but he's not.
Kane Nelson. Ridiculous stuff. Get that on camera, Brad. Oh, you missed it. He stood in the middle of the green, arms aloft, like Christ the Redeemer. He forgets Jay's got another bowl there, so. Great stuff from Kane Nelson. Jay's going to try play him out now. Play with some weight at it. He's a bit wide, Sam. That's Pud's bowl. He might clip. Oh, he just misses it. Great stuff from Kane Nelson. Draws the shot after driving the 2 close ones off before. That is a proper skip's end by him. Top stuff from the 19-year-old. Oh, you did see it, Matty. Good. His arms aloft. I've seen Matty Alole moonwalk down a green after a great bowl before. That was pretty impressive. But what Kane just did was equally fun to watch. I've also had the pleasure of commentating on a game where the green got invaded when Bryce Young...
Invaded?
Yeah, Bryce Young moved to Jack for Melbourne. 40 people ran on.
The bowl was okay, but the commentary made that moment, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Forget the bowl.
Yeah.
Come here for the commentary. That's all Moonee Valley noise at the moment. You can even see applause in the back, in the clubhouse. Just a bit cooking that one from Jack. 6 the difference on the overall. Tight games. Pretty much across the board. This is the one where there is a significant gap as Chris Green punishes Jack Cassidy's first one, which did stay on the green. Yeah, he just needs to forget that one. Forget that end. Someone goes in the ditch. It's going to happen when you're younger, hey, Sam? Just that moment, lapse of concentration.
Not easy to do with everything that's going on and
yeah,
the importance of the game and the overall and all that comes with that. How's Kano? 4, possibly 5 down. Rips the 2 closest bowls and then on a ditch-to-ditch length.
Oh, Joshy Renix. What an effort. But the bowl sticks with Chrissy Greens. So Nathan Bush will need to put one close here, get another second, or at least give something behind the head for Deer Park, because Moonee Valley won't be short. His pace was good. If he was wide of the jack there, Bush, he was going to go. If he finished where he finished on the other side of the jack, he'd have been real happy. Someone just called someone Peter Siddle.
Peter Siddle.
What's that about? I think Joshy Reddix. Oh, what an effort. 2 rippers. He probably gets the shot there, though.
Yeah, he's a bit disappointed he didn't get a piece of the jack as well.
The crowd were riding that with him.
Well, Peter Siddle.
Nathan Bush in a reply, Sam. Oh, gets a piece of the jack.
Stuck
Goes
right
into the pack.
Yeah, sitting right on Pudd's bowl, the jack.
Great stuff from Bushy there. What a tussle this is turning into here.
Dylan plays a real good one next door.
You know what? You know when you come to a sporting fixture, I know I'm talking any sport now, lawn bowls, cricket, whatever, and you're in for it. You're so excited on the day leading up, so you're excited to get there. You're pumped when you get there, and then more often than not, it's just a drab game. This has lived up to expectations. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game tonight. Hope you are at home too as well. First and second on the ladder, going head to head, and both of them are showing why they are at the right end of the ladder. What's Case got to do? Just land into this, Sam, change it up, make something happen. Probably one down from the angle we can see.
Yeah, it is tricky. Even if he gets another one, give Jay another one to work off. It's the worst.
A bit of faux fault is still in the joint up as well.
Good. I don't think the jack can get through that gap.
It's not going to get it perfect.
For it too. Tricky for Skilts. I'd love to just jump on and draw on the backhand. I think there's too much traffic for that.
Evening, John. Yes, there is, but it's only a 1. They've only played one more end. They killed 2 in a row over there, so...
And that last end was...
Sorry, it's a 2.
Just finished.
Yeah, so they've literally just put it on the board. 13-8, Matty Bass over Matty O'Brien in the Battle of the Mats. How's he gone here, Alex Skilton? Trying to sit the blue out. He does. What a shot.
Was that for a shot? No way. What a wow. Alex Skilton.
Sits it
What
clean.
it does do is there's now a little bit of space for that jack to skirt over to the right of screen if Case can get a very, very tough shot.
He's given it a stalk, Sam, and that's sort of maybe slightly high. Yeah, with that pace.
Yeah, this side of the green looks tricky. There's a few that have just got stuck on the high side. Get outside that line.
Coming the other way round here to get to where them blues are.
Sporty effort trying to get down to that. The widest blue of Deer Parks to split them up. There's still a shot for Jay. Can get that jack sideways.
Tim, yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, probably meter squares. I think you're right. That they play both directions of this screen, so that the one's going sort of left to right as we're looking at the screen there for when they play the other way. So you imagine the meter apart, yeah. feel like the T one's a bit bigger though. Holding again here, Moonee Valley. Kane's probably trying to get to the blues on the side, the right as we look at it. If I can somehow squirm the jack over there, Deer Park, they'll make a few.
Whoa!
Oh, doesn't want to do it for him. Kane. Oh, he's moved the jack. Still holding on Moonee Valley, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely still holding.
Does that make it easier to get that across now?
Well, it gives you more of a chance to sit the bowl out for a couple as well.
Just resetting Jay.
Unlucky to sit the bowl and actually not get jack.
I like that from Jay. He's just he stopped himself mid-delivery. He's just off camera at the moment, but what he's done is he's put his bowls down and gone to his drink bag, gone to his bag to get a drink and completely restart his pre-shot routine again. It's good awareness from Jay by there. Oh, he's trying to get that bowl out. He's going to go under. Oh, no, that's going to make things worse for Deer Park, I think. No, it's just me and Sam taking a moment, but just soaking it all in. It's Jack Cassidy. Oh, I guess close. All the way to the back. Chris Green, he just drops in actually, doesn't stay on. So more opportunities for Moonee Valley here. As Matty Bouse is driving on the far rink against Matty O'Brien, hitting short bowls, so still a few balls to come over there though. So always try and keep you up to date with everything that's happening elsewhere. One of Joshy Rennick's.
Yeah, last couple of drifted past there. The wind sort of just picked up fractionally.
It's definitely not where it was at the start.
Back
though.
Towards the clubhouse, getting behind.
It's pretty chill the wind now.
What's his head?
Yeah, good shot from Nathan Bush. Sits the back one of Jack's. Good stuff from him. Hunting is Joshy Rennick's, but he's just going to hold round the side. Gonna hold on here.
Yeah, he's pretty handy again here, Jim.
Yeah, he's
all inside his own.
literally played the exact same bowl. Great stuff from Nathan Bush.
Shots.
So difficult when they're behind the jack with no width as well like that.
Another dead end on the far rink, Jim.
Yeah, it looks like Matty Bash did get his kill over there. So Johnny Dixon trying to follow the Matty O'Brien. That's another dead end over there, mate. It's probably 3 in the last 4 ends, we reckon.
Needs to turn more.
Oh, it's close here. Oh, just holds around. Such a hard shot. Said before, there's no width on offer. Cracking effort though. And 2 bowls of Nathan Bushes are in a very good home for Deer Park.
Wow, pretty fair from Case. Makes it better, trails the jack, and it goes straight down to the line to Nathan Bush's bowls, holding 3 now, and a good 3 at that. Skilts is going to rip one up the middle here, Jim. Try and open something up. Ideal result, can get Jack's bowl. Straight through the pack. Not far away, can get the blue through the jack as well. Oh no. Yeah, that's not a good result at all. Not far off getting the front blue through the jack. Misses, and all of a sudden Deer Park holding a very, very good 3.
Could be game changing if I can get this right here for Deer Park. And I don't just mean this rink, I mean the overall. These are big moments. It's slowed down a bit here, I reckon, across the greens.
Right down.
The pace has slowed down, the noise is it's a little bit more tense. Both teams recognising the fact they're in an absolute battle. And Case is going to add, or maybe, I don't know. The only thing he does there now, though, is it gives it a little bit of width.
Yep.
Like, forehand now for Kane, he can actually get a piece of that and come back into the pack and split it all up. Be interesting which way he goes here.
Still think big on the forehand through the front green is...
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. That's exactly what he's going to do.
Option. You can miss either side.
We call him Kane, you play him. How's he gone?
Go on.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, that's missed the side. One out to the side by absolutely nothing.
It's a definite 4 for Deer Park. J-Boy still 2 to come. Kane 1 to come. I feel like this is a pivotal moment in this game.
In trouble now. Couldn't have missed the side bowl by much at all. He gets that. He gets all 3.
Bit of Oasis blaring out now. It's all going off there. It's not many times I've been commentating on a bowls game with some Oasis playing in the background.
I think Jade missed out.
No, Jade's another there.
Yeah, it's not the worst. That angle sort of
stops that.
Yep.
He's going to go again, Kane. He needs to hit some of it out.
Needs to get Jack's front one right through the pack.
Back in his drive. Well, close. Oh, gets a couple out. Gets a couple out.
Yeah, gets 2 out. Jay still with a couple foot to draw 4th, though.
So at least 3 for Deer Park out. Yes. Jay to draw for a 4th.
That's the number they needed to get themselves going again.
Well, yeah, correct. They're not top of the rink ladder, or J top of the skip ladder for nothing. I've only lost 1 game all season, this rink for Deer Park. Staring down the barrel a bit here, but this 4 is going to help. Or if he gets a 4th even. Have I just called this too early?
No, just has to have the right weight. No, he's gone through though, he misses out.
This 3 then.
3 it is.
Right. That's not what I would have expected, but 3 nonetheless for Deer Park. And I'm not surprised to see this rink chat in the middle here. A lot of experience between all the 4 players. They'll be saying to each other, look, 6 down on the overall, we're 10 down here, so it's coming from us. If we can just turn this around, then we'll win the game for our team here.
The 3 they picked up on an end of 11, they wanted to go short with the mat all the way back, and the jack roll was probably a little bit further than what was discussed. So we'll see if they try and go with that again or not. In saying that end, they were outplayed. In fact, it might have been the one that they picked up on end 9, and then Valley Boys picked up that 5 and the short end up here.
Yep.
Yeah. So see what they come up with.
Casey's leading the chat here.
Yeah.
It's obviously the man with the biggest accolades. Jay having some input now.
They're going to be here all night on rink number 5.
Another dead one. Johnny Dixon, you're going to be here all night, mate, trying to follow Matty O'Brien's score. Another dead end over there. We're going to have to get the cameras over there, unfortunately. I just don't know how. We got enough to go all the way to the other side, Brad? Huh? I think he said yes.
That was code for yep, I'm on it as soon as this stream finishes.
I actually don't know what he said.
You big pony. All right, well, they decided to go short the opposite way to where they went last time.
Yeah, Matt up and Chris Grace. He's shaking his head. Well, he's blaming the delivery. Smart. Jack's a bit quick as well, I think. No, that's okay. That's handy bowl, that one. Yeah, it's good. It's them arrows, them dual colour, tricolour. Stress me out. Chris corrects well. Good stuff from him. His first one was on the other green. But yeah, this one was a lot better by him. Or could he get a piece of this? Jack Cassidy, he does, but too thin of a place.
Yeah, we're about to start tightening right up on the overall. Number to Deer Park to Chris Ball on the rink next door.
Here we go.
They've been back and forth all night until now.
Here's someone from Moonee Valley shouting, come on, respond. Respond, boys.
3 it was.
Yeah, they're recognising that Deer Park are coming here. That's another good bowl for them from Nathan Bush. It's a good awareness across the rinks from Moonee Valley, but yeah, Deer Park are on the charge here. They led after about 20 odd ends, and then the next sort of 35, 40 ends have all been Moonee Valleys. But the tide is starting to turn here. We've hit 9 o'clock. The green will probably change once more now. It'll get even slower. Oh, Joshy Renix. What a shot. I'm pretty sure Pud was the one saying, respond here, lads. Yeah. Great stuff from him. So that was building very nicely for Deer Park on this one. Kane Nelson knew it about 6 feet before. Clenched the fist and punched the air. And they bowled the rest. Nathan Bush, though, there is a port for him to get through. Just not having the journey on that one. So Port, if you can double up here, suddenly it's flipped in an instant this end.
Yeah, he's going to play a similar bowl down on the forehand. The way he played with the first probably takes him all the way up to the jack. Jeez, he got after that early.
This.
It's going.
He got away before the bowl got away, I reckon.
Yeah, and it's
Couldn't quite.
probably the reason it's going to...
Yeah, it falls in as well.
Just fell in.
Sometimes you can do that. That's one thing that gets my delivery out if I'm too excited to get after the ball.
Yeah, you almost think it's too easy to get.
Yeah.
Wasn't actually that far away. It was probably a bit stiff. It didn't stay on. If he'd trailed the jack again another foot, it would have makes it even harder.
Right, Casey on his backhand, the left-hander.
Yeah, Case is okay speed here.
Similar to Joshy Rennick's line.
Yeah, second shot. Or maybe.
Yeah, I'll back that for second
Yep.
based on that camera angle there. Still plenty of room for either side here. Oh, they're in the comments. Kapalaba.
Oh, Kapalaba! Hey! Get around him.
Yeah, he's going good. He's Kane.
Oh, more than good.
Alex Skelton inside of this is good. Doesn't get inside though.
And makes it a little bit harder to get after on the forehand now. Well, for those that are right-handed anyway.
And here the noise coming across the rinks, and I can see both sides players screaming at their own players.
Yeah.
Come on, lads, lift, lift, lift. So they are going toe-to-toe, the top two on the ladder here. Mark Casey, how's he gone here? Sam inside, this is good. Jack to his own eye, gets the flick.
How far does he run?
Possibly, yeah, I reckon that's got in for shot there.
Very close.
Brad will give you a bit of a pan of the crowd here. You can see across on the other side of the green. I mean, this side of the green where the camera is packed as well, but big crowd over there, big crowd inside. There's probably more people still outside than I thought there would be, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
thought, yep.
Well, it's his own, he promotes, and that is enough. Not a real celebration from the Moonee Valley guys. One shot the difference on the overall scoreboard. Jay trying to sit that ball of Alex's out. Gets the edge of the jack. The jack was good if he'd have got to that. I'm not saying he's playing for that, but it's sort of he's in the area for
one of the
that,
options
yeah.
if he was in the area for that to happen. Yep.
Trying to clean that ball of Alex Skelton's, the yellow and green one, off the green.
Yeah, even a starting run through Skilts' bowl would have been enough.
Evening, Lee. If that comment's true, that's ridiculous. Hasn't lost a home rink in a decade. That's insane. He's certainly a good player. I remember first time I saw him was probably four or so years ago, and obviously he plays up there, so I don't see as much in New South Wales. He played in the Test series against Victoria, and I was like, whoa. He was phenomenal. Very good player, Matty Bowes. He started off playing third this year as well, didn't he?
To Aaron in round one.
How's that for a backhand?
Jay.
Looking for Alex Skelton's bowl.
Through the jack.
Oh, wow. That's about as stiff as a result you can get. I'm pretty sure Jay said it's a silly game bowls to me there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stiff. He couldn't have got it any better. He got exactly what he wanted and Can Kane put a little bit of salt on that wound though?
Exact angle he was looking at Skiltz's bowl to get at. Just to get it through the jack the way they want it. The boys asking this one to sit. It will if it gets to Skiltz's bowl. Oh, look at that.
I don't think it's missed anything. Well, it'll be a fortunate one.
I reckon that bowl's going to move into the gym. Oh no, Skiltz has done well.
Surely the front blow beats that. Well, it must be close. I've obviously got to factor in that it does look different on the camera. It's one thing I always forget, especially like you watch BPLs and things like that. I'm like, oh, what's he doing here? He's holding one or something. And the cameras are hard. See that? He's measuring the back.
I think that's just, yeah, but the back one's the closest. I think it's still only one though.
Yep, just the one. To Moonee Valley. 22-11 through 16 ends on this rink. Looks like we're in for a long night on the O'Brien bow. So what we'll do is, if, as expected, we finish early on this one or earlier than that one, we'll skip the other two rinks. It looks like Fisher Ball will finish before this, and Nathan Lynch and Sean Ingham will be around about the same time. So we'll just go straight to the far rink. Have to give us a few minutes to move the cameras and stuff, but we're not going anywhere on this one tonight. It's okay from Jack. Couple of feet short. Evening, Al. Hope you're keeping well, mate.
Lenny, good evening.
Under from Chris Green. Piece of the jack as well. Pretty good bowl from him.
Was with it. As you mentioned, Nathan Lynch's Rink went down by a fair few early on, Jim. Brad Gibson has helped them work their way back into that.
Yeah, this has got a grandstand finish written all over it, doesn't it? That's what happened in the reverse fixture at Deer Park. Moonee Valley took it in the last couple of ends. No doubt we're going pretty similar this time around as well. Good double up from Chris Green. Work to do for Joshy Rennicks now. Josh Rennicks. Oh, what a ball! Right in front of the crowd down here as well. I reckon he's one of the most popular blokes here. He's put, what a bowl that is. People are screaming. People are hanging off the balcony behind celebrating that one, Sam.
Give us more, yes.
That's Nathan Bush got in reply.
What a shot.
I didn't see how he could get shot there either. Oh, Nathan Bush, can he be the villain? Can he be the pantomime villain here, Sam? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
The crowd goes quiet.
This is good stuff. This is top of the table clash worthy.
Yeah, I reckon it's the footy club or something down there.
It is all across the balcony and in the corner.
And we're riding that bowler Josh is in, and Nathan Bush literally paid pantomime villain right behind him. On a narrower line here. He's in the head. It's okay. Good stuff from Nathan Bush. Good pair of bowls from him. Oh, Sam. We're level on the big board.
Yeah, someone yelled out one board Valiant. Have a look up the shoulder and on the scoreboard now at home.
60 apiece.
Back to where we started.
These two teams neck and neck. And we can almost, I don't know, we're not going to almost guarantee it, but it's a high probability that we'll see this game again at some point in this season in the final series, maybe even twice. Alex Skilton just crashing through the front two. Do not go anywhere. I don't care what's on the TV. However good Bazball is, you're watching this instead of the cricket. Australia have steamrolled the Windies in the one day out. And India 287 for 4, so. On a pretty flat pitch apparently, so it's not bad going from. Oh, a four to Deer Park. And there's a bit of sportsmanship happening over there.
I'm pretty happy with that.
There's a bit of needle in this one, I reckon.
Absolutely, there is.
Big four to Deer Park there. They'll jump in front for the first time in a long time. Oh. There's definitely a bit of needle in a few rinks here. I could see a few players sort of gesticulating their point. It's Kane Nelson, and we'll get the back one of Nathan Bush's out. Right, what's J-Bye gonna do here? Just waiting for the four to be put on the big board over there. I'm pretty sure Deer Park can now hold the lead.
Come on, Daggy, get it close! Nice spot, mate. Nice spot. Come on, Daggy, I want another one!
Let's go, Ducky!
Come on, let's go!
How's it going, Kane?
Oh, no, Jim. Oh,
No. That's made it. I reckon that's made
spread
it.
3. Has it? I stopped looking after I saw it
I think it
connect.
has. It's Jay, can we just have a replay of that one, Brad? I just want to see how that happened. That was chaos. Crashing through the front. Here we go, Sam. So he comes in, Kane, crashes the side one of Puds, stuns the Deer Park bowler out, and then goes and stuns the close one over.
Jay's into it. Into the pack, very close here. Get this one through the jack.
Oh, and that jack
Oh,
goes
and kills it.
out wide.
That's a good, that's a good shot. Oh, Jay boy.
Oh,
Yeah, you can hear Nathan. Oh man, Nathan Lewis over the far end.
Right, shot, mate. What's 4?
Oh, Bushy reckons that was 4, so good hit from J-Bite. Kills that one, restarts it. It was 4 to Deer Park, so 64. There's a 2 to go on for Moonee Valley somewhere, Sam. Matty O'Brien's now 13-11, so 2 to go on for Matty O'Brien on the far rink. Seesawing game, Deer Park led early. Moonee Valley led for the middle period, and now Deer Park with their noses just back in front. Good start from Jack, great stuff. Doubled up here. Looks good here again, Sam. Just get as much hurry out. You can really see the greens slowed down now from that last ball of Jack's, actually.
Right up, didn't it? Yep.
It looked good for me, and yeah, just sort of give up in the end. One to Chris Ball next door. Dylan Fisher touched the Jack but didn't get it right. It's Chris Green, inside edge, that's good. Gets too little of an inside edge.
Last 3 ends to Chris Ball and 7-0 run with 1 end to go, and they've flown through.
There's always a rink that does that, doesn't there?
Come on!
No one sort of nailing it here. Tip for tat. So Joshy Rennick's modern out it here though. Can he hurry all the way to the Jack?
Yeah, even then, I think they thought that was right on top of it. Still, pulled up close to a foot short.
Oh, Nathan Bush.
Yeah, very close.
Just
Maybe at second. Play for Skilts to play out here. Turn puts all the way up. Can be tight work off the blue.
yeah, I think he's got to aim to get Joshy Rennick's his bowl forward there. Just maybe even clips it like right under the Jack. Or pushes it out of that sort of space it's in and replaces where it is. Has he got the pace? Doesn't want to touch Nathan's now. Does, but not too much. That's okay. Floating through from Mark Casey, so Skelts will get another chance to do what he was trying to do with his first. Only needs to add a foot or two, Sam, and he'll go close.
Important if he does miss to get past at least. Yeah, more speed. Can he get connection?
Only wants an edge though. Yeah, he didn't want to belly that. He bellied it through the jack. He's actually ended up in a half decent home.
Yeah, it had to be past if he was missing this time around. He has. Very close here, Jimmy.
Mark, Casey gets a bit of the jack and all the way back to the waiting blue balls behind, which is what's so important for Skilts to get somewhere around there, because it's probably
it's a
three.
pretty good three, I'd say. Yep.
And Kane Nelson has all the work to do now as Deer Park is starting to inch in this game. Moments are happening and moments are working for them.
Kano. All over it, isn't he? You're kidding.
Oh, wow.
You're kidding.
Wow.
What a shot.
What a big fist pump. The crowd are off the seats here.
Three down.
There's people flying everywhere. Slotlands Frank. Buddy Franklin just kicked another. Great stuff. Can Jay reply, Sam? He's trying to sit the ball out. Needs to get past that one of Puds. Gets a wick. Kane's got to do it again because he doesn't want to just leave that one ball in the head there.
Yep.
Evening, Dean. Yeah, for sure. Sundays are hard. I don't think Sundays work as well. We did a few the first couple of years, different times and stuff, and it was always Friday nights that worked. And I think if you've got a product that everyone knows when it's going to be on, that sort of helps as well. But there's definitely some other things we can do for sure. So we had a Thursday night this year before Australia Day. That went okay last week. But yeah, we saw up in the Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields region this past, was it this weekend? They had all their premier all their premier games at one venue at South Bendigo. So they had a morning session with 2 games and an afternoon session. Had it as a charity day, and each team represented a different charity. Got to some wore sort of pancake shirts and other ones depending on what charity they're supporting, and it went real well by all accounts. So hats off to the BCG region for doing that.
Oh, Kano left his last one short, Jim. Jay's in the area.
Missed. He's missed.
This is what a shot from Kano.
So yeah, definitely ideas to come, and we've sort of floated that earlier. Would that be good for Premier League on a Friday night? And got a lot of positive comments. So, and yeah, of course, as Tim agrees, more streaming the better. We do about, I reckon we do 55 to 60 days a year of streaming. When I say days, like might only be one game like today, but there's 60 different days of streaming. Other days you get a full sort of 3 or 4 games in, depending on what events they are. Moonee Valley having a bit of a rink chat here now. What are they saying, Sam?
Well, I think they've done an unbelievable job to this point. We know how good this rink is, but they're probably more... Get me on the point. They've got to keep going here. The other rinks are just going along just okay. If they could win... if they could win 3...
Yep.
3 of the last 4.
Are they not saying we're the rink?
I think so.
Well, we've got to get some...
So. They're the only ones ahead, and the only ones have looked like building good enough heads, especially in the first half of the game. I mean, even here, they've won, 5 of the last 6 hands. It's taken some big K. Nelson bowls to make that happen.
Evening, Liam. Correct, mate.
Loves his bowls.
We're all on tender hooks out. You went far away, mate. Get yourself down here for this finale. Final 15 ends. Across all rinks. Good start from Jack.
Finishes up on the ring next door, Jim. I think it was 2 to Dylan Fisher.
That's needed for Moonee Valley.
Sure is.
It's not often we see this, but there's 3 rinks in front for Deer Park, 1 in front for Moonee Valley. Not often you see a 12-6. Have you seen a 12-6 recently, Samuel? Have you?
Have I?
Yeah, I don't know. Was you in one last Saturday, or?
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff from him. Jack Cassidy getting behind there.
This is good to see. I've moved on to next week. Completely forgot that happened. Was a 2, so that finishes 17 to 20.
Big pick-up in the grand scheme of things up for Dylan Fisher. Will lose the rink on his birthday, on his 30th. But he gets a couple back to the overall scoreboard's back to 1.
Oh.
It's all happening here at Moonee Valley. 14 ends to go. 1 the difference. Did you expect any less? Josh Rennick's now. Goes into a good home. She starts to get to the point now where every single bowl counts, hey Sam? You don't want to start chucking pies. This is where you got to...
Yeah, for both sides, you know, there's going to be quality at each back ends. If there's a bowl to sit out, they're not going to miss it.
Yeah, and when that tension comes, often the better players, they come out and play.
Very good.
They get more consistent even. He's got enough on this?
Don't think so. This is fairly well played from Nathan.
Yeah, played to perfection really. Good stuff from him.
Well shot. Skilled to be looking to move that jack, sit the last bowl.
He's got his arms out.
Yeah, needs to hurry more.
He's saying surely.
Needs to hurry more. Don't think he did enough. Still very close. Kano signalling measure.
The crowd think he did. Jack's golden here for Mark Casey.
Needs to run up to the line at the minimum. Does. It's a good shot. Well,
draws.
Makes it a lot harder for Skilts to trail the jack. Anyway, that's a good shot.
Trying to rearrange the head here, Alex Skelton. Oh, gets it perfect, mate. Gets it perfect, Sam. We're going to replay of that. That was a phenomenal result for Moonee Valley.
Yeah, big shot, big result. Let's try to change the shape of it.
And the only thing
yes.
is the other blue stayed in there. Otherwise, he would have been worth 4 or 5.
Well, I think they'll take it.
That's awesome, David.
How good.
Thanks for popping that in there. That's phenomenal stuff. 30 grand. Sensational stuff from everyone involved in that. He's going to get down here, Sam. Just cooking a bit.
See if Kane can shut the lights out on this. Turn the jack around the corner. Yep.
Yeah, spot on. Spot on. Evening, Fiona. Yep, agree. It's been an absolute humdinger, this one.
Matty O'Brien and crew have done well. They've picked up the last 3 hands.
If you can pick the pace up as well, we won't have to move the cameras. That would be phenomenal.
Come on, Matthews.
Oh, Kane's going under here. Doesn't want to fatten that blue one back like that, Sam.
Okay.
I don't think it changes Jay's shot. I think Jay's got to play their shot first. He's got to put that jack round the corner and go with it. He's got to just... He's got to do that. Because otherwise, he's just leaving too much of an opportunity for someone of Kane Nelson's abilities. He's not going to not get it twice, is he?
Definitely reaching to get up through the jack or turn the blue. Got this all the way.
Oh.
Yeah, turns the blue. It's a good shot.
Good result for Jay.
It's a good shot.
I reckon he just tries to absolutely belt this. Bowl or jack. See ya. What a song to come on. Bit of under pressure.
Do this for the very
Bit of
final
Queen.
then when scores
I
are
know.
level.
Someone
13 ends too early.
put this one in the queue.
What are the boys thinking of here? There's something real different to get a...
Well, if you look at the head, they've got the furthest back. There's Jack Cassidy's is one in a pack of blues, to be honest. I don't think he can get the jack back to where his pack of bowls were, like that round the corner touch we were talking about earlier. I think he goes big weight at this. But he's sort of saying same as me last. And he's very Australian voice.
Capella bar accent.
Yeah. My forehand.
All right, well, he's been pretty solid on the runs tonight, but selecting to just play landing weight. I think that's too wide, isn't it, Jim?
All on his weight. Yeah, you know what? He's played the... If I can draw the shot, great. If I finish in a good second, that side of the head, it stops Jay getting an easy push of the jack over to the other side. So, a high percentage bowl from Kane Nelson there.
Yeah, you're right. Backhand jack without that bowl there to sort of the white line a couple foot past the jack is a number. Not anymore, though. It's a good bowl. Yeah, the boys just, the Moonee Valley boys just talking about the fact that although Kano would have liked to, I think, go the bowl at this stage of the game.
Smart. Good awareness, good game awareness.
One down and covered the danger was the way to go.
Final 11 ends of this Titanic tussle, Sam. Still tipping Deer Park, pal?
Yes. Gonna jump on board?
No.
Good, because I won't let you
And I ride Moonee Valley all the way. I did tip them. You did tip Deer Park, so good tussle.
JT's become irrelevant in the world of tipping this season.
Mate, you've seen his tip in the last few years.
No, I
He's
haven't.
never really been relevant.
Okay.
And all that really counted was year one, and I won it, so. Good. Fly from Jack.
Jack with unbelievably good speed with his first one. Yeah, pretty good here, Jim.
Yeah, good stuff from Jack. I'll be happy with that.
Sits in a nice place for someone like Nathan Bush to come down and sit that out or trail a Jack down the line.
Yeah, player Nathan Bush's abilities. Eyes will be wide open here. Get that Jack back for 3, sit the bowl. There's plenty of options for him. And he's in the vicinity, needs it to work.
Oh, I was just expecting that Jack to move as
You
once
cannot
get
go any
side on.
closer.
Yeah, mate, easy Jack. You're trying very hard, good. Shoot! Well, it's a great home anyway. Great start.
Yeah, good shout from Skelts. Said good home. Just gets in amongst the Blues somewhat. Well, you can see what's happening here for Deer Park. There's no hiding away from what they're going to try to be doing. So Josh Rennick needs to change the head. He needs to try and sit that bowler Jack Cassidy somehow behind the Jack. Oh, this is better. This is Sam. This is better. Sam. Yeah, good. Good.
Yeah, well, yeah, it makes it harder. Still there to be trailed though. One's to Matty O'Brien. He's done well to pick up the last 4 ends and tie things up at 13 apiece on the far rink. Nathan Lynch a few down, a couple of rinks across as well. Playing searching wide. Good shot with no result.
Deer Park holding 3. Few skips bowls to come. 2 for Nugget, 1 for Nathan Lynch. Casey's chasing the Jack. Or the bowl. Gets the bowl.
Yep, good
Great
shot.
stuff. Great stuff from
Nice,
Mark Casey.
nice weight.
How do you feel about a bit of a run at this? Clear some bowls out.
You can't know either you go it or. Yeah, I like this shot better on the backhand, just sort of searching up there, trying to turn the shot bowl over the Jack, or if he misses wide, he sits those back blues. Yeah, you can hear them talking through it.
Oh, Nathan Lynch has played a bomb and the whole crowd has gone up. Shortingham's just laughing. Jack's gone dead over there. Oh, is Jack gone dead?
I think he might have popped over and he sticks his bowl for one to the valley. Skilled is able to use the angles to back towards the line. Jeez, you look at Casey's reaction. Oh. Nearly the accidental slosh, the Jack back the other way.
There he goes, a bit of a three-quarterer. He's got it all day. Oh no, that's the worst result
Gets
ever.
Gets it out clean.
It's the worst result ever. He's taking all his own bowls out at the back.
You can't believe it. He's going off.
Mate, he nearly ended up down here quicker than that bowl did.
Clean and got his other one out as well.
Plenty more room though for Kane Nelson now.
Here we go, Chip. Have a trot, son. Chip.
Right, it does open up room for the shot to be drawn. Jay needs to run as far as he can here.
Yeah, good enough. Good stuff from Jay.
That's the shot.
Pressure is on Kane Nelson now. Scores are tied in the overall. Probably 3?
Yeah, probably 3. Isn't it deceiving looking at, so if you're watching from home, the last bowl of Jay's is probably, what, a bowl short of Jack? The Blues are sort of a foot past, so there's
But I don't know
still room.
how Jack Cassidy's wide one comes into play.
Yeah, that's the other thing. That's just about Jack High, where the Blues are actually sort of a foot past.
Anyway, Kane will probably just draw on top and it will end the debate. Bit quick.
Settle.
Bit quick. No.
Needs to
He's
settle.
good. Great shot from Kane
Yeah,
Nelson.
that's the shot.
Oh, that's as good as he gets. What a bowl.
Kane Nelson is good at lawn bowling.
Just the big fist pump as well.
Oh, Chug, that's class, mate. Class.
Yeah, what a beast. Top bowl that. What's Jay got in reply here? His own's good. His own's good.
It's a piece.
Gets a piece and enough, I think.
Enough
Yep.
for it. Yep.
Oh, if Mark Casey and Nathan Bush put their finger up to say one, I believe him. So Jay flicks his own up and down, so Kane's going to have to do it again. He can now afford to probably sit through that bowl of Jay. So the Jack's in front of where Kane's turquoise one is. So can afford to... Little touch of the Jack to his own or sit on the inside of Jay's bowls is good for Kane here. He's stalking it, Sam.
Oh, it's nice.
He's stalking it.
Jim.
Arms are aloft from Alex Skilton.
Needs to hurry.
And he draws a shot.
How good is that?
Fist pumps galore. Wow, this is phenomenal. Low fives and everything.
That's good law bowling. What a shot. What a shot. Now hit the front again, Jim.
Oh, that bowl.
Yes.
Just good fun, this.
It's absolutely lived up to
Back in front
what we
now.
thought it would be. Yep.
8 ends to go in the overall, Sam. Hoi. We're up to the skips bowls on the O'Brien and Bowes rink, so we'll try and keep you updated what's happening over there. Right, and breathe, relax. Stuff from Chris Green.
Jack a lot better here.
Yeah, behind's great. Good stuff from him.
Good shot.
Great ball,
Probably
actually.
gets the shot, yeah.
Great ball.
Trying to keep it on the far egg. Who's holding him? Michael Sims over there with a shot for Moonee
Yeah,
Valley.
he's got them like Italian top balls.
Italian ball, yeah,
Ooh.
exactly right. Yes, Tim, I've been watching the bowls mid-flight.
Some effort.
And his dedication.
Asking this to hurry is Kane. It's one of Joshy Rennick's. Oh, gets the crowd going, the ever-popular Joshy Rennick's. Still just one skip bowl each from the O'Brien Bouse Rink over there. We think Moonee Valley are holding over there. As Nathan Bush comes under, he's going to kick that one of Jack Cassidy's back.
As good as Pud's first one was, love it even more if he could change the shape of this and trail the jack.
If you can move that jack, that's all time for Moonee Valley. He's not going to do it with that one.
Pinched his line, unfortunately.
Oh, Matty Bouse playing the last bowl of the end on the far side. And he's driving Matty Bouse. He hits something short.
Yeah, I think Michael Sims' bowls still remain there.
That's one to Moonee Valley, and they're going to measure for a second on the far rink.
A huge shot from Brad Gibson.
Come on!
Couple of rinks over. Bushy lands one. That's enough for a second shot by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably stops the trail of the jack as well, so decent shot. Coming on the far rink, Jim.
I reckon,
One
well,
out
they're measuring for
second.
two. Yeah, they're measuring for second for Moonee Valley. And it will be two to Moonee Valley. Matty O'Brien will take a 15-13 lead over Matty Bouse. 3 ends to go over there. Ryan Taten's playing into a very compact head on the Lynch Ingham rink. And judging by his reaction, I think Moonee Valley are also holding there.
Yeah, they're holding a good couple as well.
Skilts. Can he get to the bowl or jack? Which one's he got here, Sam? Oh, he's got the bowl. What a bowl.
You're kidding.
Wow. This is some standard of bowls we are watching here. Top stuff from Alex Skilton.
Very worthy top two clash.
Case just not gripping down on that. Just overplayed it slightly.
Yeah, the way the green's running now, he's got to give it every chance.
Looks like the end on the Lynch and Ingham rink will be coming to a conclusion pretty soon.
Yeah,
20th end.
Played his first one and gone for coverage around the back to
indicate Moonee Valley are holding some shots there as well as they get the ascendancy back in this.
There we go, Skills.
Comment of the night, Jesse. Top man.
Shawnee Ingham getting after it.
Sean Ingham. Sean Ingham.
Oh.
That's got, you can see at the top right of the screen there, his arms are off now. I tell you what, he's a character of the highest order, Sean Ingham, but tonight's bringing out even like the best in him. Like he's so up and about tonight, it's unreal. Oh, Mark Casey's on the trot here.
Needs to hurry and clear this.
He's got to hold his line. Oh,
Great
just under.
effort. Great effort.
Good effort from him. Oh, Nathan Lynch has brought another deer pot bowl into that head, unfortunately for him. So they're hold two. Sean Ingham's got one bowl left to come over there.
Yeah, I don't know how hard he would try. It looks pretty hard to get another one in there. Very compact head. Kano trying to get down the bottom left to split these. Crashes Pud, all right.
Where's the danger for Moonee Valley here? What's Jay got to do?
I don't know if Jack can get all the way through down in the bottom left-hand corner here where Case's last bowl was or not.
I reckon it can. It's actually further away from that bowl of Skiltz's than it looks on the camera. You can see the side on, obviously.
Yeah.
I reckon he can get that jack
There's enough
underneath.
space, isn't there? Yep.
Fine edge underneath. So I'll be playing into it. I mean, look, second prize is sitting Skiltz's and probably getting shot anyway.
Yep.
So plenty of options for Jay if he can get it right here. He can make things happen, this kid, for sure. He's playing with a sense of purpose with this.
Not massive weight.
But it's turning into the short bowl.
I thought he may have played a fraction more than that.
And what's Kane got to do to block it up? Has he got to get back there where he thinks that Jack's going to go, add a couple of feet on his last?
Well, the other thing is, if Jay plays more, there's every chance both bowls go out the head. So
It was 2 to Sean Ingham, Sam. It's a 25-15, that one is now.
is it easier to draw another shot or cover? If you go for cover, where do you cover? It's hard to get at.
Oh, he's going in there.
He's playing into the head here.
Change some of it up. Inside of that's amazing. Ish. Just doesn't quite get it exactly how he wanted.
Yeah,
It's
sort
there
of
for
turns
Jay
the
then.
angle away.
I think Jay can... Like, he's obviously now got 2 clean bowls to sit on there. Both a bowl or so behind the jack. You'd back Jay to go very close here, Sam. As it's back to 1 the difference.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll play more weight or not. I wouldn't mind him seeing playing a bit more speed. Changes over to the forehand here, Jim.
He's positive. Get out of the
There's
way, push it.
Good angles back to the head.
Oh, and he gets a flick. Plays 1 of Skiltz's out. That's 1 to Moonee Valley there. It's a 25-12 after 20 ends on this one. 2-shot lead for Moonee Valley as we go into the final 5 ends of the overall. And thankfully, the boys are having a bit of a rink chat. So if we can slow this down,
Yes.
we might be able to just not have to call other rinks.
Yeah, Deer Park, how old are you? Oh. Good couple on the far rink.
They're up to Skip's bowls again in the
Yeah.
O'Brien and Bouse game.
Yep.
They look like they'll be the last off, so we will get the cameras over there. So hopefully we've got enough time to do it. It finishes as it stands, Sam, by my mathematics. Moonee Valley will go to the top of the ladder by 1 point. And I've known to be wrong before. $14-4 gives them 10 and the 9 behind.
1-0 behind.
On a roll.
Roll yours once is good.
Yeah, good stuff from Jack.
Sneaky.
Good stuff. See what Jay's calling. Chris Green on. Oh, it's a narrow line, that Sam.
Draw down there, turn the jack. Yeah, mate, ball bar.
Big drive from Matteo on the far rink. Bowls flying everywhere. Deer Park Park still hold. It's Matty Bouse on the jack and might hold a couple as well. Matty Bouse with the last bowl. This could be a number going the way of Deer Park on the firing, Jim.
Just behind for Joshy Renix. I tell you what, Brad has done a very smart thing. He's gone and already moved one camera over to that firing.
You're ingenious.
However, what happens if we kill the end and have to
I
play
was
back on
just
this
thinking that as the boys turn around to see what Brad was doing, thinking the exact same thing.
But Brad's just giving the face of please no.
Nah, this won't be a dead end.
How many
Got a feeling.
have Deer Park just picked up on the Matty
I
Bouse ring?
reckon it was at least 3. There was a lot of bowls far away. It was exactly 3, Jim.
Deer Park back in front. It turns again, Sam. 80 ends played. And Deer Park lead Moonee Valley by 1.
Is this actually happening? This is too good.
Sensational stuff.
Is there one more Kay Nelson bit of magic to finish off with?
A spot on Jace, and the most exciting thing about it is we can almost guarantee we're going to get this game again at some point this season, you would think. And if we're real lucky, we'll get it twice come finals times.
And if Moonee Valley are lucky, we'll be back here week 1 of finals if they can regain the lead and hold on.
No, you got that wrong, Sam.
Yeah, if they finish on... Oh, no.
It's all neutral for Prem.
Here I am. There's Divi 1 players, pal.
No order.
Or Divi 2.
And a bit Moonee Ponds Bowls Club as well.
Ponds.
Short walk from here.
Yeah, I may as well.
Brisk walk.
Bushy needs to hurry up to the jack.
And under.
Oh,
Just under.
hasn't missed by far.
Only got about 5 balls to come on the Lynch Ingham rink.
There's a lot of green and blue. I couldn't tell you which is which. It might be Jack Thompson actually on the jack there for Moonee Valley.
What are they talking about here, the Moonee Valley Balls? Are they saying? What are they going to do? They're going to...
Bit of looking at the head and then looking at what's happening on the other rinks.
Now we need that Queen Under Pressure song on some.
Yes, where was that in the queue?
Last end on this one. Last end on the Lynch Ingham. Couple to come on O'Brien and Bouse, but they're underway in their 20th end.
Hotter side of putties is a good shot here.
Yeah, it needed the inside, but now he wants it
Hurries
to
all
miss
the
and
way
get right back.
past
Yeah, that's okay there as well.
Value.
That'll do. So let's see what Mark Casey's got. Looks like Tommy Hicks has played a good one on the far rink. Crowd's up and about for him. Bradley Gibson, the third in the Nathan Lynch rink. He's playing his last bowl, so skips bowls to come there. That's it.
Oh, stuck.
How's Mark Casey gone there, Sam? Mark Casey's close. Jack is number 1. Oh my word. Gets the cap. Oh, that makes me think now, though, Kane Nelson's got to change some of that. Like, he's got to say to Skilts. Maybe Skilts plays that ball. Maybe Skilts tries and moves it on the backhand and tries and stays with the jack and change it that way. Because he don't want to stay there for much longer. If Mark Casey misses by the narrowest of margins there. Sean Ingham short with his first. And he sort of looks to the ground in a bit of disgust at himself, Sam. So you think Moonee Valley are holding over there. Nathan Lynch is playing it slow, though, to work out what he wants to do.
Far rink, they initially put 3 up. There's an extra 2 that's gone on there, so it was a 5 going back the other way.
Great ball from Alex Skilton. Hang on, whoa. What's happened there? They put extra on that.
They initially put on 3 to put on 16, and then they snuck another 2 on there, so it was a 5 going back that way.
Oh, wow, so 3 the difference now. And Deer Park. Case exceptionally close with his first. Just gets stiff with his second, and that ball of Skilts now is the shot. So Deer Park 3 in front now after they finally decided, you know, everyone else will tell you the full score. We're just going to give it you in instalments.
Hang on, there might be another couple to go on yet.
I know. Who knows? Oh, actually, there's a few to go on in 3.
Yeah.
He's 18-15 over there. So Nathan Lynch has played another big one for the Valley over there. There's high fives galore, hats coming off, people bowing, people shouting his name out. This is chaos. Kane Nelson. What's he done, Sam? Is he trying to just get on top of that jack? He's pretty close. They like it.
Needs it to run.
Sean Ingham has drawn the shot on his ring. He's coming over here. He's fist bumping to the crowd. It's all kicking off everywhere here. He's drawn the absolute. What a player. So Deer Park holding. Nathan Lynch has 1 bowl to come on that one. You can see the smiles of all the players. Honestly, he's an animated guy, Sean Ingham, but I've never seen him this animated.
What a bowl. Look where it's finished.
He won't even have to get on a plane to fly home tomorrow. He'll just buzz off on what he's on.
Nathan has 1 left. No, missing 1 to Deer Park, I think.
Yeah, 1 to Deer Park. All right, that one will be finished. Moonee Valley holding here. J-Boy playing with some weight, Sam. How's he gone? He's got the ball. He's got the ball. And he's got the other ball out. Now there's big fist bumps here as well. Oh, yeah. Half. So 4 the difference. Remember, Moonee Valley, the only team to hand Deer Park a defeat this season, did it in the dying embers of that game, and it's happening in reverse at the moment. Great ball from Jay, splits the balls out. And now the Moonee Valley boys have got some work to do. Just what an enjoyable evening. What a showcase of Premier League. Big bowl from Kane Nelson now, Sam.
Just a positive draw. I think he's asking for this to hurry, isn't he?
I think you'll see a fist bump if he gets this.
Needs to hurry and hang.
He was never not going to do that, was he? No, his arms are aloft. He's walking across the rinks.
Look where it's got to as well, Jim.
It's tough
not
to
anywhere
get out.
for Jay to get straight out of the head, so
Mate, he's a showman.
I think it's up to over to Jay now to try and outdraw that. Yeah, big bowl here, as is Matty Bowsers on the far rink. Michael Sims on the jack and another 2 in the area. Probably at least 2 on the far rink. Maybe even 3 to Moonee Valley in the far end.
Jay just going to reset. Who's he resetting up?
Just going to draw the shot here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just look. He's doing the right thing. He's got on the mat. Someone moved, so he's resetting. Thanks, Diane. We've had a great evening. We've enjoyed it as much as you, trust me. Me and Sam are buzzing here. How's he gone here, J-Boy? Has he got the legs, Sam? Has he got the legs? No, he doesn't. 1 to Moonee Valley. This one will be finished.
Oh, that's it. Can't keep going on this Rink. No. 21
Why don't you want us to carry on?
That's what I mean.
All right, now,
All right.
put that camera on the other rink and go and tell them to get out of the way. So I'll commentate it from here because they're playing up there. Then we've got to get the other one over there. I'll do the cameras. You go move the other one the other way. Right, we're getting the cameras moved. One's already over there behind the O'Brien base rink, which we can see from the side now. 3 the difference. Looks like Deer Park are holding on the far rink as we just get the cameras, and I reckon they've added a third as well, or a second at least. Great work, Brad. Cameras up and running. Great stuff. So we're now on the Matty O'Brien, Matty Bowes rink, and I reckon them 2 bowls on the left are Moonee Valley's. So they're holding 2. I don't quite know who the blue and yellow one is, which is third shot. And this is the last bowl of the end for Matty Bowes here. So Brad's going to move the camera the other end of the green now, as I reckon Matty Bowes is in the area here. Sit and stay through that. And I reckon he's got the shot there. Great stuff from Matty Bowes. Oh no, Michael Sims reckon it's still 2 to them. This is... Oh, Matty O'Brien's actually got 1 bowl to come. Sorry, just getting into this end here. See, moving the cameras, trying to work out what's going on. So Matty Bowes is the orange. The green and white and the white are both Moonee Valleys. It's hard to tell from this angle. Obviously on the other side of the green, so I can't get a side on of it either. Sam's coming back though. Sam's just been over there, so he'll know who's holding shot. This is going down to the absolute wire. Who's holding over there, Sam? 2 to Moonee Valley. It is 2 to Moonee Valley. Matty O'Brien's still got 1 to come.
They got 2, but the talk is they're pretty happy with 2 the way it's set up, and they've got to win the last end either way.
Correct. So he's not going to play, or he's going to play it?
I think it's going to be a pretty soft draw.
And Brad's just getting the camera set up on the far rink. I don't know if he's got enough lead to get right behind by the looks of it. What's he done here, Matty O'Brien?
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty soft draw.
Yeah, he's half played that. Yeah, so we're going to go into the last end. 75 to 76 the way of Deer Park. Could we have our second draw of the season, Sam? Could Deer Park lose their second game of the season? Could Deer Park put one back over Moonee Valley? As we're coming in this direction now.
Going to put the tape on it just to confirm, but everyone then the other end was pretty confident was too.
Having a measure, which gives us time to move his camera. Brad's just messing about with some cables. I don't know quite what's going on. It was 2, so it will be 1 the difference. How's Brad going? Right, good and bad news. The bad news is the camera won't reach beyond there. He's got to do some weird stuff with cables, but we can give you this side angle here. So stay with us. Apologies, can't get the camera right behind. But as it always is, it's the furthest rink away from where we're set up. But that's not a bad angle that Brad's got going on there. That's okay, as long as the players know that stay the side. So we're side on for this last end here. 1 the difference. Deer Park leading. This is Ryan Bevis, the lead for Moonee Valley.
Oh, Ryan Hickory, fair response.
Yeah, well, when you just need to win the end. This is about as down to the wire as you can get. 2 evenly matched teams. Ryan Bevis. It's a good angle of the crowd at the back as well. Look, that ball's in the game for Ryan. Deep from Ryan as well. Good home there as well. It's almost like it's a game of chess right now, and it's move for move. And it is quiet. There is pure tension around the green.
Yeah.
Oh, Chippy. He's always wanted to be on the live stream.
Oh, has he?
Nathan Lewis. Tommy Hicks, the second here for Deer Park. Sporting his November tosh, but he just never got rid of. Deer Park holding 1 up on the overall.
Don't know if he's sent this, hasn't.
No, correct. Big ball for Nathan Lewis here.
Yeah, if he gets another second, it's pretty handy here.
How's he gone, Sam? His pace looks okay to me.
Not terrible, but no one's saying anything.
Just a bit deep.
Maybe that's why.
A ripple of applause. It's pure tension here at Moonee Valley.
Is he going as well, I think?
Oh, what's he going to hit? Oh, it's the gap. And I've even forgotten there's a battle of the mats going on here. Like the 2 mats going toe to toe, Matty O'Brien and Matty Bowes, for the coveted title of best mat on the green. And the sideshow is 1 in it in the overall. Michael Sims, the 3rd for Moonee Valley here.
Just got to get 2.
Too closer than them? Yeah, well done, Sam.
Too close to them.
Thanks for
Even
coming, pal.
2 seconds is good. Matty O has a handy drive on him if needed.
This is Michael Sims' ball coming in.
Nearly drawn the shot.
And he has.
Draw 1.
Fist pumps around, the crowd are happy in the distance, all rugged up. Jesse Turnbull, you call him, mate. He'll play him. Good stuff from Simsy.
Yeah, not bad, Simsy. Here we go, Simsy. Up that way.
James Pearce. Matty Bowes sort of gesturing his tie. And he sails through the gap. Let's see Michael Sims come repeat the dose. I mean, yeah, look, it's jack high. We know at this level jack high balls don't stay there for too long. So if he can change it first and use it himself to get behind the jack and hold 1 from there, that'll be cool.
He's almost
Be
got to
happy
play
with that.
the Deer Park shot.
Yep.
If he can. It's a hurry.
They're asking it to hurry. That's a double shelf now. It's a double shelf.
Yeah, there's a few claps, but recognises the target has just got to hold bigger. James Pearce is half interested. Jim, more than half interested.
Oh, he's jogging down the green.
Oh, ended up wide.
Matty Bass actually wanted him to miss in the end.
Yeah, if he clipped the outside, it turned both bowls back onto the line just about.
Holding 1 or 2 here, Moonee Valley. Oh, we're down to the skips bowls. We know it's definitely 1. Well, can you hear the song on at the moment? It's Dida. Yeah. I will go down with his ship. Who's going down with it? Matty O'Brien now. He's urging it to push on a bit. Judging by Matty Bowse's reaction, it's not doing anything. I need to work out if it's 1 or 2. You go find that out, Sam. Go. Let's go ask someone. There's a shelf for Matty Bowse to sit on. The 2 balls of Michael Sims. It's just the 1 to Moonee Valley. So he's got to get the inside of the bowls. He's having a jog down after it, Matty Bowse. How's he gone? He's in the area. Gets the rub off the bowl and in for shot for Matty Bowse. Matty O'Brien must land this bowl now. Good stuff from Matty Bowse to put Deer Park in the driving seat now. However, if he lands it, then Moonee Valley are in front. Matty O'Brien.
Matthew Bowse was 1 down. Draws the shot.
We've been here since 6:30 today, and it all comes down to this bowl, Sam. How's he gone? He's after it, Sam. He's after it. He's after it. How's he gone, Matty O'Brien? Oh, he's got it out! He's got it out, Sam! The crowd have gone wild! He's got it out! How many's he made here? What a ball! They're holding 2.
Yep.
What a ball!
Yep. It's 2. Definitely 2. Simsy's out there on
Moonee
his
Valley
shot.
now in front.
Bousey with last bowl.
Oh,
What the hell?
I can't speak.
Can I speak? Matthew Bowse, game down.
He's missed the Moonee Valley have won. They've got the win. They've taken it. They've picked up 2 to win this one, 77 to 76. They'll even take the 2 points for the Rink win on the Matty O'Brien Rink as well. That'll get them 14 points. Yeah, they'll win 14-4 and go to the top of the ladder. Catch your breath, Sam.
What on earth just happened?
That's insane.
That is the best game of Premier Bowls I think we've ever streamed. Just a seesawing battle all night, back and forth on the overall, wasn't it? High quality conversion shots, draw shots, it had the lot.
Phenomenal stuff. So that'll wrap this one up. Moonee Valley, by the barest of margins, 77 to 76, will beat Deer Park for the 2nd time this season. They'll go top of the ladder in their first year in Premier League. Their first home stream Friday night game. And guess what? We're back here next week. It's Moonee Valley v Altona. Thank you so much for tuning in. As absolutely phenomenal game of lawn bowls. You can sort of see them having a bit of a huddle in the middle, Moonee Valley. Oh, well, thank you to the Dandenong Club and the Moama Bowls Club for helping power our streams. Thank you for Moonee Valley for having us. Thank you for tuning in. It's been sensational. Enjoy your evening. If this doesn't whet your appetite for the sport of lawn bowls, I don't know what will. See ya.